arms exposed and they just want to bite it.
I mean, can you blame them?
No.
Right, Bob, it's 6 o'clock. Press the button.
I've already pressed it. We're already
I
in
haven't
preamble.
Oh
I
my
haven't started
god.
streaming yet.
Gonna do the preamble.
Is anyone watching the stream so we can see?
Yeah, you've not got the start screen up.
Oh, doesn't. I... Oh, that's my one.
That's the be right back screen.
Mm-hmm. Do this for now.
That's it.
Pretty colors.
How do I get out of mod mode?
Never get out of mod mode.
I know, it's a way of life.
Oh, there we go. Go to channel page. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I have now sent out the tweet, so I'm going to go live too.
Would it not be better for you to host rather than actually stream as well?
Maybe. But I get paid this way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Got no
You
complaints
get
there.
paid?
It's my job!
I get paid as well if I was to stream instead of them.
Yeah,
I'm affiliate as well.
yeah. Hey everybody, more Alterra.
Wow, so low key. Wow.
Yeah, Rhythm's
Hey.
fucked, so we are going to be listening to this really weird, slightly techno-sounding music.
And if you want to listen to some rock and roll, come to the Alterra stream.
Yeah, I would throw rock up, but I'm not convinced I can find not copywritten rock.
That's why you get pretzel rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably get Twitch up. And actually look at the comments.
Yeah.
Keep an eye of all you guys watching for shenanigans.
I'm gonna ban anyone that speaks.
I mean, you could put it in. You could put it into like emote only view.
That's boring. Just permaban people, it's fun.
Permaban people.
Just apply the bonk hammer to anyone that speaks, and you'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh, my music does change. So it actually has multiple tracks. Good to know.
Not 10 hours of the same song.
Yeah, I nearly had. This is for the reference of the audience. I had like the ukulele music up. I literally clicked half an hour down the timeline. It was the same song. I went, I'm not that into this ukulele. I'll change it up.
Not even when you're cleaning the windows?
It wasn't. I'm cleaning windows. That'd have been fine. I'd have dealt with that for 10 hours.
Yeah, but your copyright wouldn't.
My copyright definitely wouldn't have been. It's fine. I haven't been copyright struck since I stopped playing Nier Automata.
Near Automaton. Oh god.
Oh yeah, it was copywriting me for playing the tracks associated with Nier Automata in the game.
Yeah, that's why I don't get is why these gaming companies don't say, yeah, let these ones not be copyright struck.
No, here's the thing. The game, if you're playing it with the game, it's allowed. But the auto bots pick it up. It's like, oh, you're playing that song, not allowed. It's from the freaking game. This is the one time it's allowed, you bastards.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All
Just
right.
means I don't get ad revenue from my YouTube videos.
Is everyone ready to go? Has everyone got their names up, the correct names for this campaign?
Yeah.
I didn't change it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sort mine.
Didn't you change yours earlier?
Yeah, yours is shown as Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Lou Grim.
Yeah, just under my picture
Roll
is
20
Neil
is
M.
not.
Ah.
Oh yeah, on Roll20 you mean.
You have to change your
Wolfie bee person.
Yeah, you have to change your actual name if you wanted to have that change as well.
Mhm.
All right. Let's do the actual introduction. Hello, welcome back to Alterra, the Shattered Alt Sphere. For today's session, episode 2, A Whole New Reality. Previously on Alterra, our party members went up and stopped a megalomaniac vampire who was trying to blow up a peace summit. And in the process managed to break the device he was going to use to explode the room and tear themselves into a whole new reality where they fell through the Shattered Alt Sphere into a small island in the center of the cosmos and are now just waking up. I guess everyone give a quick hi. This is me. I am player. I am character. Go. Start with Steve.
Hi, I am me. I am player. I am character. Hello.
Nice, beautiful. You want any better character introductions? Go to the first episode. Alvina.
I am me. I am Wolfie Bane. I am also Alvina, the currently very concussed, very pale because of blood loss elf.
Yep, that's fair. Dr. Zermir.
Hi, I'm Bob. I play Dr. Zormir, who is probably his armor's doffed off the now because he got knocked unconscious.
Fukyu.
Hi, I'm Fuck You. Played by Ben. I'm a goblin bard who screams at everyone and kills zombie things by sneaking around and looking like them.
I really hope
Yeah, I
at some
forgot about that.
point somebody does generally just join right as that introduction is done. Yeah, that's a great introduction to Alterra. And Lou Grimm.
I'm Neil, and I play Lou Grimm, Tiefling Warlock, who's praying that himself and his friends don't die in the crash that has just happened.
I forgot that you ended like flying through the air going, please, giant elder god of doom, make sure we survive this fall.
Yes,
Forgot about
I
that.
was literally on my knees.
Yeah.
Can you be on your knees while falling?
Yes, just
Oh,
very
I was on the
careful.
airship.
No, we weren't on the
You
airship.
I think if you're on the airship, you'd be dead.
The airship landed somewhere else.
The airship
You knew
collided with a mountain.
you knew where the airship landed because you saw it land somewhere else last time. I listened back.
Has been generous.
Yeah, I listened back to the episode so I know what happened near the end.
I
I
didn't.
just remember I was praying.
Yeah.
Yes, the few of you who are actually conscious as you were falling through reality, the world warping around you, managed to catch a glimpse, because you rolled a decent constitution save, of the airship being dragged in with the shattered regment?
Fragment.
Redmonds.
I want
One word.
fragments. I like
A
that.
word for pieces of the lower level of the astral satellite that you were in the cave system of. As you also saw the ship falling just northeast of you.
So, do we long rest, short rest? How much consciousness do we gain for all of us who were dead or dying?
Mechanically, you all gain the benefits of a short rest, regardless of how long you were unconscious for.
Ah, I'm staying asleep for the next 4 hours. See you guys.
No, you can spend hit points while short resting. Even if
I
you're
know, but
unconscious.
my max health is currently 25.
And so is mine. Mine's just low as well, so...
Oh, cool. I'll get back my mantle of whispers on short rest.
A light
Sure.
breeze will kill me, so I'm staying asleep.
For everyone wondering if last week's prequel episode effectively impacted how they started the campaign, yes, it does. It appears to drastically affect their hit points. But yeah, you can all gain benefits off a short rest. Spend however many hit dies you want. You have no idea when you'll be able to next long rest. We're gonna do some classic resting rules of you can short rest whenever you want, but in order to long rest, you're gonna have to be somewhere relatively safe because I will be throwing monsters at you randomly during the night. makes traveling a bit more interesting.
All right, I've short rested and back up.
I'm at
Apart from
20
that, quick go over of how the maps are going to work. So we've got region maps. They're not obviously one for one as the real world, because mostly I just throw them together to give a reference guide, probably you're traveling about. They will vary in size. This one is a little bit more closer up, so it'll be 10 feet per square. But other ones might end up being 30 or 60 feet per square if I want a more expanded kind of exploration terrain. Also, when you're transitioning between maps, similarly, there's a travel distance of some variety. They're not always directly onto the next screen. Assume it works the same way video games work.
All right.
Assume you won't be able to see into the next map unless you decide to enter the next map.
Okay.
For the sake of me not having to figure out which map you're going into and decide what you see before you enter it.
Monster Hunter style, got it.
But yes, eventually, everyone roll me a d4 to see who wakes up first, and you can wake up the rest of the party. This will be after the long rest, so don't worry about that. This
Wait,
is mostly
long rest
for...
or short rest?
That's right, this will be after the short rest, so
Damn
don't worry about that.
Ooh.
Yep. And this is mostly,
There we go. There's our.
this is mostly flavor of who gets to wake up and see the new world first. And
I
also
mean,
this gets
it literally
popular
just
to know.
gave you the order of where we wake up.
Yeah.
Nice.
For 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's like 4, 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who are we missing?
Yeah, we're missing someone. You.
No, Pookie up there. He's
All
after
right.
Lou.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I was had fun because
Alvina
you had a
and
different template.
Alvina and fuck you come conscious at the same time.
No, I think Dr. Zamir only has the only one. Fukyu has the two. So, Dr. Zamir, you startle awake, your brain forcing you back to consciousness, having
I got a
healed
4.
a little bit. Yeah, which
You're
means you're last.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay,
You were the
which
last
is-
to pass
you wanna
out.
have,
You were the last to
if you
pass
wanna-
out. You're the first one.
He landed on his head.
You went through quite the ordeal being conscious while you warped to an alternative reality, and it's really taken a hit to your fatigue. Yes, to explain that, roll one d4. We're going with 1 for the sake of as if you were getting back to consciousness after being past that. Dr. Zamir, you were the first one to awake in a blackened crater. God knows how any of you survived. Let's call it the whims of fate. And you come to
You
in a.
said it, God.
No,
I
'cause the gods are mad
prayed.
here. The gods are mad here.
Exactly.
Also, your deity doesn't count as a god. They count as
Your
a
god's a
terrifying
squid.
being.
Your god's a squid.
Yeah, that's fair. As you look up into what is effectively the night sky, for the skylight stream here doesn't quite work the same as back home, which for those who are interested, Alterra doesn't have a sun at the center of its system. It has a flowing Ori Borealis of light that is incredibly strong enough to act as daylight. Here, that energy is not being directed correctly because everything's being shattered, so most of the time it's dark.
I think they'd get a better description of Zormir now, this time round, considering his armor would have doffed off when he went unconscious.
Let's give me a second to finish the description. As you look up into the night sky, everything is a cosmere of destruction. You can see massive asteroid belts and strange lights in the distance. You can see this massive wall of crystal far off, like a small moon, and you've never seen a sight quite like this ever looking up at the sky.
This does not look like my Alterra. This does not look right. What the hell?
You find yourself alone, the rest of your allies unconscious, a small distance off from you. It looks like everyone magically fell together, and it almost looks like you were bubbled when you smashed into the ground. This crater is almost too hemispherical.
I'll give them a better description than last time because he was encased in armor this time round.
This is your moment to describe anything you want to do or say or describe the character.
You will see now the fully non-armored version of Dr. Zormir, who is a shifter. He's got one light blue eye, one.
Why would your armor be off?
Because
It cracked on impact.
well, it doffed off when he passed out. Because you can.
It's a thing he can do as an armorer.
It's because you were a cow.
And a dark brown. He's got light brown skin now, except for when he's in shifter form, which is different.
The others like.
Brown, greyish hair, sort of. It's brown, dark brownish hair, but it's greying in parts. And he's about 5'11", and that's more of the description you get. And as he sees his armor's kind of sitting off him a bit, he re-engages it and reaches over and taps "fuck you" and Alvina, come on, you guys, up!
Leave me alone! And I swing my fist at him. Like, leave me alone!
I'm
Climb.
imagining your armor has like little clasps all around it, and they just like buckled off during the strain. You're just like clipping them back in.
It does
also,
it
I want you to know I'm just imagining Toro from Fairy Tale.
Who from Fairy Tale?
Toro, the Kauki.
Oh, Taurus, yeah. Less pervy, probably.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see how Bob plays. But yes, go on.
Come on, fuck you, up, you.
Fuck you rolls back over, cuddling up into his loot.
Yeah, Alvina's gonna basically just, like someone just trying to throw, basically someone throwing their alarm clock. She's gonna grab whoever the heck's closest and just hurl them away from her. I don't know who it would be. It might be Zomi, it might be someone else.
It could most likely going to be fuck you, because
Are you the one in red?
Who's where?
I don't know which one.
Because I'm this one.
I'm this one.
Which one?
Steve is the one in Steve E. No, it's Steve. Steve's the one in red. Fukyu is the one in green,
No, that's me.
or the one pointing green. The other green, the light.
Oh
green.
yeah. So it won't be fuck
Green.
you. It would be.
That's
Can I
me.
roll for it?
Yeah,
Can I
no,
roll for it?
that's me there. Sorry.
Can I roll for it? Can I roll a d3 to see what I try and throw?
Yeah, if you want.
Like,
You can see people's character avatars on the turn order, which is what I'm using.
We can't.
No, we can't.
Yeah, I
No,
can't.
it's
Nope.
blank.
Also,
Yeah,
I
one
can't control
is-
Steve.
1 is Steve, 3 is Zombie.
Interesting.
Try to throw you Zombie.
Characters here.
Grab you by the leg and just hurl you.
Hey, you woke him up, so.
You woke up the girl. You woke up the elf girl. You pay the cuts.
I'll contest it.
Okay. That's only a 12.
Same numbers.
Same numbers. 21 does not equal a 12.
But 1-2.
When you got a 2 and a 1
Yeah, if you
in
switch.
both
Yeah.
of them.
Change the order. Yeah, she tries to just throw you, then just curls back up into her hair, like puts her hair over her face and just curls up. Go away.
And then I'll poke Steve with my toe and go, "Come on, Steve, get up!
I didn't take it. It wasn't me.
Take
What? What?
No, wake up! We need to get everyone up, or
Where are we?
I don't know. That's the problem. This does not look like our Alterra.
Does it look like a jail?
No, it's not a jail cell. Look, there's no.
Then it's a good morning. Okay.
As you wake up, the grey walls all around you are piles of destroyed scrap. You appear to be in some sort of ruins or scrapyard. or something with just these massive piles of stone all around you and various shards of metal walls and other aspects of technology around you.
Ah, so the good doctor could get some spare parts.
No, you're awake.
I heard a lot of noise. So what's going on? And patting myself down. It's like, I'm alive. My prayers were answered.
What prayers?
I was praying as we fell down that myself and all of you would survive.
Yes,
Does
we're.
Prayer work?
We did. Unless we're all dead.
No, we're not dead. We're just very much not in our in Alterra anymore. I don't think. This
Nothing
is,
died.
do you recognize that pointing up at the star?
Not convinced we're not dead. I've certainly feel dead.
I know how you feel. I'm not feeling so great myself.
Yeah, this is the night sky that you see as you look up. Only technically you're in it, so
With words.
yeah, maybe angle. You even see the
Okay,
words
that's
floating
different.
in space. You don't see the words floating in space.
Ah, that'd be very convenient.
That would be very convenient, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You are here.
Suddenly, as you all land, all of your heads-up displays activate, showing you the interface to the new world. They don't do that either.
Ben, what are you doing?
It's right there.
Sorry.
I just hear rattling every second.
I thought I muted myself.
No.
No.
I got it. It was just rattling. Can everyone now actually see all 5 names on the turn order?
No.
No,
We
can't
are-
see anything on the turn order.
I can't see anything on the turn order. Can you see your own name in the turn order?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Can't see nothing.
Oh,
No, I
it's-
can't.
Alvina.
I just
Yeah.
pressed initiative. It's easier.
it's because I realized the turn order
Eh.
changes per map. So,
Mhm.
you have to, so
Ooh.
I can see them over all of them for some reason, but you guys can only see it if you roll on your map. Everyone roll initiative for the sake of seeing if this works.
I got a 4.
Hold on.
I still got my
I got
number.
an 8.
I still got my number that I rolled.
You can only roll 4.
Oh, don't say that. That's not fair.
I think I got that. Tells me which characters I need to correct.
I'm missing 2
Yeah, I
names
thought
on
Alvina
the
got a
turn
22.
order.
That was the last initiative. I rolled
Ah,
again
right.
because he refreshed it as soon as I pressed it.
Ah, okay.
I'll also take a 20. To be honest, I'm fine with the way.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. 'Cause we're only on there.
Although
just
my
so we
name's
can
not
show who we
come
all
up
are.
on the turn order.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
was
it's 'cause I
wondering-
need to reassign the characters so your names stick. If you edit the tokens after they're assigned, they don't update, annoyingly.
Eh.
I have to reassign them with the updated information. Which is what I'm doing now, because I might as well get this out of the way where you guys are role-playing.
The Alvina's curled up and refusing to get up.
Well, if we're going to take a long rest and fix ourselves, then we need someone on watch.
I can be on watch during the 4 hours I need to sleep.
Is there anything?
And,
We are really close together. I'm just gonna take a little wander away from the rest of the group. One
Alvina
of these things over here.
Alvina hasn't opened her eyes yet.
As you continue off, you notice that there is a small, thin wall of stone placed in front of you, blocking your view of that aspect of the map. As you walk around the wall, you see what looks to be a massive pile of wooden crates and 2 flags, each bearing different symbols. One with the what is the shape of it? I think it's like a triangle or something. I don't know. I need to double check what these symbols are.
We'll go for a parallelogram.
It's actually a spoon.
What looks to be a upside down ziggurat pyramid with a thin eye slit in the center and 4 additional symbols in a semisphere around it, each with an elemental icon. So,
The Illuminati.
pretty much the Illuminati.
So is that the red one he's looking at?
That is the red one. As for the other one has the image of a. Oh god, what even is that symbol? How would I describe that?
Do you have a picture?
No.
Ah.
I do need to get them, but I have no idea if they're. I mean, they're D&D symbols, so that's fine. Let's go with a ring of chain. So a bunch of chain links form together into a circle with a book in the center.
I've got a mental picture of this one. Okay.
Does,
I'm assuming by book it's like a big magic tome looking thing, right?
Yeah.
okay, does anybody recognise an upside down triangle or a book that you're not supposed to steal?
Is it a nacho?
Does anyone have proficiency in religion or history?
I'm proficient in history.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, go ahead and give me a history check.
If it was Arcana, I'd be fine. Go,
Unfortunately
Luke, go.
not. Having magical about this is faction symbols.
13.
13. So you have no recollection of the circle chain around a tome. There's no trace of it in Alterra's history. However, as you look at the red word flag, no,
The nacho.
banner,
Banner.
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 There we go.
Standard or banner? Yes.
This, dear audience, is the issue with TMing on a Friday. Welcome to Brain Fried session.
Rain Friday.
Raid Friday.
Lou, you recognize the symbol in the red standard, as it is the symbol of the cult of elemental evil of the Four Apocalypse, or Princes of the Apocalypse.
They sound friendly.
For those interested, this is actually a symbol from Faerun, from the Prince of the Apocalypse, for the Elder Eye. I'm just going to use that symbol because that one actually is a faction that does exist in classic D&D lore, so I can use it.
Yep.
But yes, that is what you see far off. It's good, well, like 50 to 100 feet off at the base of this triangular wedge of stone and ruin. And as you're kind of looking in this direction, you can also see what looks to be a thin layer of an oily liquid spilling down from the north, almost pooling. It looks like it kind of goes off into a small shallow lake of oil. And this is the greenish color on the map.
There.
Yes.
Oh, this stuff.
And there.
Yeah, this is a small pool of oil that seems to get deeper as it heads up north.
As in, it's
But yeah,
just it's a standing pool. It's not like moving towards us.
It is a standing pool.
Okay.
But the crates will look to be unattended, with just the two standards watching over them. There appears to be a ash-colored mark X on the ground among the boxes. There's a good 20 to 30 of them stacked around in a semicircle.
I explained to everybody that I know what the red banner is, but I don't know the other one.
And how'd you,
Elemental evil. That sounds friendly.
and how'd you know of elemental evil?
I may have dabbled in
Evil.
some light reading.
I've dabbled in some light evil.
Oh, no.
Reading.
No, it's evil. I mean, you know it.
I
Okay.
said the book wasn't evil,
See?
just
Right.
light reading.
Evil reading. Well, I'm illiterate.
So are we resting here, or what are we doing?
Yes. Do you want to rest next to the box of supplies that have clearly been left unattended?
We could. There's scrap metal here, right?
Yes, there appears to be large sheets of metal strewn throughout the rubble, but it will take you some time to dislodge your find.
Okay.
I
gonna-
would have thought it'd be a good idea to get out of this oil that we're currently standing in.
Oh,
But-
Yeah,
No,
it's
we're
been-
we're just in a crater.
You are in a
Alright.
blackened, ashed crater from a high-impact source.
Thought there was oil in it as well.
No.
The oil is this bluish liquid at the north. I was just describing what Steve saw as he looked north. For now, as you guys are looking around, because there's not that much to block your view, the white stone over to your east is just more rubble, but there also appears to be heavy moss-like vegetation both to the southeast and southwest, with strange cactus-like plants. Yeah, strange
Fair point.
cactus-like plants standing tall over the moss. Maybe about 6-7 feet tall, with multiple kind of arms and limbs.
Hmm.
Are there
Very
any
innocuous.
footprints around the boxes?
You'd have to get close enough to inspect it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
With my, I'm gonna stand up and look. I've got telescopic vision. Can I see any footprints around there?
Yes, give me a perception check. You are the only one able to make this roll from a distance.
Why are you doing that with your eyes? Stop squinting.
12.
12.
12. Okay. There definitely looks to be some sort of imprints, but as you're looking, you can't really get a good enough angle on them, just because they appear to be in the ground, and you're unfortunately this crater dips a little bit, so you are looking along the ground rather than at an angle down to it. You could possibly go up somewhere higher to try and kind of climb some of this rubble or this wall if you want a downward look. But just from what you're seeing now, there appears to be some large, as in a large creature's worth of footprints around this area, rather than medium-sized footprints.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I go. Give me a second, and I'll start just scaling up here quietly.
Do you have a climbing speed?
I actually don't think I do this time. Give me a second.
Well, if you don't, it'll just be a, I guess, acrobatics. Something difficult about it.
I can do acrobatics.
It's more, it's quite precariously placed together because it is the ruins of rock, and more importantly, you've disintegrated half of it on impact.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of loose parts that you're going to have to be careful around.
That makes sense. Okay, acrobatics. 15.
15, that seems suitable enough not to accidentally trip and die.
Wood elf.
You're able to climb up some of this hill of rubble that you destroyed. Do you want to... You're heading north or anything? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up here. I'll be climbing up to where where I can get a good view of this, and maybe a little over that way.
This will take you a couple minutes, just kind of climb high enough to get a good angle on it. What would the rest of the party like to do in the meantime?
Fuck you, still asleep.
That's fair. Does anyone want to wake Fuku?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just go. I just end up sitting down next to Fokung like, oh, God, what the hell happened to us?
Just watching Alvina to see if she falls.
You're watching my ass. Don't think I don't know.
Hey, I'm a holy man. Keep it
Yeah, that's
clean.
the point.
I cast message up to Alvina. Yes, he's totally looking at your ass.
I'm aware.
Alright, well, the rest of the party is just hanging about in the crater.
I'm sitting next to Fucky, but I'm watching around us now as well.
That's fair.
Training doesn't go away from being an investigator. You're kind of, or on the watch, you're just kind of scanning as you sit, rather than, I'm doing gate guard duty!
Give me a hearing perception check.
Okay.
Which is just a perception check, but if you have any advantages for like hearing or anything,
Nope.
this would apply.
I was just perceiving Alvina's ass.
Yeah.
12.
Right.
That's Alterra's ass.
I don't think I get anything like keen hearing or being
No, I think only one default race gets any keen. I think it's sight on the Aarakocras.
I think a keen mind.
Alright,
Yeah,
what we got?
that's
We
not a
got
sentence, definitely.
Steve perceiving Alvina's ass, and Dr. Zamir looking around trying to see if there's anyone approaching. Fortunately, I don't think a 12 does anything. No, not the distance you guys are at. There seems to be a deathly silence over this graveyard of rubble.
Just
But
sitting down next to fuck you, and he's probably snoring now, going distracting.
But Alvina, as you get up onto a vantage point to look down at the area the crates have been placed around, you can see the large footprints, or what you perceived to be footprints. However, as you're looking down, you realize that they don't seem to have any sort of shape to them. They seem to be perfect 2.5 radius circles just imprinted into the ground.
Ooh, it's like a. I'm gonna go with. He probably knows what like a tree it would be. That'd be similar, right? A tree.
You wouldn't expect it to be so uniform all around. It'd be spherical or circular, but not perfect. This is a perfect circle that has been placed down into the ground. And there appears to be multiple sets. They do appear to be sets of 2, almost like footprints, but with quite a wide girth. But
So-
there does appear to be multiple.
So, like, someone dragged a bunch of pillars out the ground.
Like somebody was using pillars as shoes and stomping all around.
Yeah. Okay. Do I see anything else from here? Because I've got a 1 mile field of vision in a where I'm looking,
Let's have a look at your vantage point.
including fine detail. Whatever
Probably
it's
not
worth.
high enough up with the lower thing to see over this wall,
Yeah.
and I think all the other walls cut off your field of vision. Let's reveal a little bit more as you see a little bit more down there, and you see a bit more south.
Okay.
And then this wall kind of blocks you off up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What would the party like to do?
Well, I'm gonna scale my way back down.
Jump.
No.
Jump.
I don't
Fuck
have,
you.
I'm not a monk.
Are the crates worthy of a look, or shall we head onwards? Or stop for rest?
Well, I'd like a rest, but I'd like us to be in a bit of cover because there's some giant spherical footprints over there. So,
And also, you guys probably made quite a big bang upon entry, given that you're in a crater. So if there are any hostile threats or monsters about, definitely being drawn to your location.
So, is there anywhere we can go?
I mean, there's a bunch of cacti down there if you guys don't mind sleeping in them.
You can go south, you can go north, you can go west.
If you get
the
our
whole map.
point,
I'm gonna
Neil,
punch you
this would be the
when
point
you
you tell
say
us
that.
where the airship is.
Yeah, I told you, it's northeast.
And we don't know that. We're unconscious.
Yeah,
No, one of you did.
Neil.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, I
punched
just
Neil.
assume meta knowledge is roleplayed and meta transferred outside of live stream.
Nah.
You got
I-
roleplay
I
every bit of knowledge.
suggest we-
Okay.
I suggest we go
methodology.
northeast, as I seen our airship crash in that direction
Oh, that's handy.
just before I hit the ground.
What? It was dragged in as well?
Yes,
Oh yeah, where are we, by the way? This looks weird.
Yeah. Do you know where we are?
I have no idea what this place
I
is.
think we are in a cactus field.
Shall we? We've got.
Prove me
North
wrong.
is.
Shall we go northeast?
Joe, why not? Which way is east? That way?
Well,
No,
did you
that'd be
see
north.
a way over this scrap mountain, or do you
Nope.
think we should go around?
That way. Let's start walking that way.
Right.
Follow Alterra's ass.
It is now a thing.
It's canon.
It is now your flaw, Mr. Paladin.
Mr. Holy
What?
now.
Elf ass.
Yep.
Sorry, wood elf ass.
Without that.
I will put it as a flaw.
It's nothing like Legolas.
It's better than Legolas. I'm a gymnast.
Dave,
As you continue heading up to the shore of this shallow oil lake, you can see small reeds growing throughout it, but also to the north appears to be two massive copper railings that have been placed against the wall, almost like a ladder. And they seem to climb up into a bit of cleared rubble on top of this mountain around you.
Well, that's convenient.
The pool appears to get about 2 to 3 feet deep as you look out over it.
Can anybody fly?
No.
That's the first idea out then.
I don't have a rope anymore. I could.
I do.
I have a rope.
I've got an idea. I put my pack down, take out the rope, tie it to an arrow, and I'm gonna try shoot it up to about there. With my
Try to
longbow.
shoot it out about there. Alright, you're looking at 140. Is longbow, you said?
Longbow, yes, with 150, I believe.
Oh yeah, that should have enough. Alright, fair, go for it. Give me a shot.
Okay. 16.
16?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems fair enough. You shoot a longbow and it gets tied amongst some of the rubble. I don't think how much you have to shoot an arrow to like get it through stone. I'm gonna assume that you kind of wedge it into like a crack in the stone. You're a good aim.
Yeah.
You are an epic adventurer.
Give it a tug. See how.
Tug it.
Alright, give me a
Seems
strength check.
Oh, this is gonna end badly.
Pulls arrow out.
It pulls the rock down upon us. 10. I'm feeling a bit weak because of the anemia.
It holds. It looks like it's good. You really got it nice and deep in there.
Wait. Yep, it'll hold. And I start climbing it up, essentially.
Are you tying it off to anything so that it's straight and not just like flowing into the oil?
Oh, good point. I'll tie it to Zormir.
We're here just a little bit.
Hold this.
Okay.
Let's get a little line up here. What color do you want your rope? Let's make it hot pink.
Yeah.
If you like shot it up. Oh, that's not. That's a box. I need freehand. Give me hot pink, please. Here you go. Look at a little
Starring.
arrow. Where's Zormir?
Here.
Behind
Zormir.
me.
Here you go, Zormir. Hold this.
Yep. Do you want me to do a strength check to pull it tight?
Oh, what, you don't trust Alvina? Alvina checked it.
It's more the sort reason I'm bringing tension, unless I'm just gonna hold it.
Oh well, that depends. How hard are you pulling on the rope?
Just make it taut enough.
Are you just making it taut, or are you really giving that a good tug? What would you like to do?
I'd like to do.
Don't
The right
pull the
thing.
arrow out. Don't pull the arrow out, you bastard.
Nope, I don't
How
pull.
It's fine.
Wow,
It's
That
about
was
to name it.
in there.
Yep, that's in there tight enough.
You just wanted that to be a 23.
23, the arrow just shoots back at you.
Kills you instantly.
No, you're standing in front of me right now, so it'd stab you.
Ah, duck, I've got danger sense.
It's like, oh shit.
I've got armor. I'll ting that arrow off me.
Yeah, I'm
King
I'll
Harold
be just gonna
get
just
the arrow in your
full
eye.
on, like, squirrel up the rope.
All right, give me an athletics check. See how well you're going at 140, dangling from a rope climbing here. Can you
Be
hold on to
taking a
that
look. at the boxes as they're doing this.
Yes, probably. 20.
Nice. You can climb ropes all day upside down. Steve, as you approach the boxes, you can see that each of them appears to be sealed by iron kind of wall brackets. You know, like the 90-degree bloody iron band. They're just the boxes are sealed by iron bands or iron clips. But they each look to be made of incredibly sturdy oak. You could probably break the wood itself open, or you could try to undo the iron bands if you're interested enough. But you're just from as you're looking at a distance, it doesn't look like you're able to easily open these. These look to be transport crates. But yeah, Zormir, you're holding onto a rope while Alvina is spending time dangling over the river. Where is actually Alvina? Alvina, come back here for a second.
Aw, I've got I can move 90 feet.
Yeah, that's fair. So you get 90 feet down the rope, but you know, there might be things lurking in this 2 to 3 foot oil.
Ooh, oil crocodiles.
Who knows? So we'll get back to you in a second. It's going to take you at least a round to get halfway there, and then we'll get to the second round.
Double. I forgot it's doubled, isn't it? Yeah. I was like, that's 90 feet. It's like, I can get there in a dash.
Not without climbing speed, you can't. Hilariously, running across an open field is slightly different to like shuffling along a rope. If anything, that should be like a third of your movement. But yes. Well, what's Lou and Fukyu doing as your party have moved on without you?
Fukyu sounds like he's still sleeping.
Yeah, unless anyone's fucking fuck you up, he's still asleep.
To be fair, Fukyu can wake up at any point the player chooses to. I see. So, Bash decided Fukyu's not waking up until somebody else in the party wakes him up.
He might not wake up until he's eaten.
Come on,
Would
Lou!
anyone like to wake him up?
Lou, where's Steve? Where's Fukyu? Come on, we're moving. Well, wake him up!
He hit me last time. I'm not doing it again.
Oh, I've got a good one.
It's too much angle.
Pick him up, dunk his head in the oil. That'll wake him up.
He said too much of an angle. I can't shoot him.
You're also holding me. Please don't.
Lou, go and wake him up, please. I don't care if you have to shoot him a little.
Alright, Alvina, roll me a d6.
One.
Wow.
I immediately get attacked by a crocodile.
No, you slide back down.
Who's actually returning to go wake up Fukyu, who has just been left in the crater?
I'll go.
Alright, like go over to Fukyu, see if you're looking at that, and as this is all happening, Alvina, as you are looking back at the commotion that your allies are making, you guys are so bad at stealth. Actually, what's your passive perception? Let's give them a stealth roll.
For me?
Yeah, what's your passive perception?
Mine is 14.
15.
And I think I might have something else for it as well, actually.
17.
Oh. Nice up decided.
That's for initiative. Never mind. Yeah.
Alright, so this will not be a surprise as you hear a plop of bubbly pop. Wow, I just cannot word today, huh? And as you feel the shift of the air in front of you as your danger senses trickle. There is somebody attacking you. Without even looking, you can feel the sword coming towards you. As rising from the oil, apparently having just been lying there, camouflaged in it, as they bolt upwards, charging with a knife, is this strange green-looking creature from the swamp. As a large blade comes swirling towards you. Everyone roll me initiative. As there is only one attacker. It's kind of long.
Come on. 4. Jamie, you've cursed me. Steve, go
7.
get him.
Yes, Steve.
Go, Steve.
Wow, amazingly, I rolled a 9 for their initiative too. That's quite funny.
I like that you are going after the person who's asleep.
Hey, nobody said they didn't sleepwalk.
Alright, I got 4 PCs. Who am I missing?
Oh, shit, I never clicked myself.
That's alright, I can manually add you here. What did you get? 7?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Steve, you are the first to react, presumably because you have a great vantage point, as you happen to be looking over at Alvina climbing or shuffling along this rope, as dripping with oil, rising like a vampire for the grave, is this green swamp creature swiping a knife towards her. She appears to have noticed as she begins evasive maneuvers, but you're quicker on the draw. What would you like to do?
Swamp Thing! And I do a terrible shot.
You draw its attention as it rolls out of the way, seemingly gliding along the oil, but you miss.
Oily
It
thing,
seems to
oily
be
thing,
a-
oily thing. I'm shouting back
something
to
in
Lou
Slovenian.
and fuck you. Oily thing, oily thing.
As you do so, it screeches. That's what the oily thing screeches.
Right.
Oh, I should have given myself advantage. Oh, never mind.
Steve, is that you? You got anything else?
Nah, that's it. No, actually, no, yo. As a bonus action, I will make an insight check against it, if you please.
An insight check against it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I know what this is, I think.
I got 22. So your deception needs to beat that.
let's find out here. Yes, there we go. That's how this works. 6.
Okay, cool. So I'm always going to get sneak attack against it then.
Nice. Apparently these
Okay.
things are not... Well, they have a 0 wisdom.
Don't we
Alright
all?
then. Alvina, it is your turn as a shot rings out past you, distracting and stopping the swamp creature, or the swamp raider, mid-swing. What would you like to do? You are currently
Far-
holding on to a rope above oil.
How far is it away from me?
It would... It was waiting for you to kind of get near it, so let's go with it's charged as part of its surprise action. It's within 10 feet of you.
Within 10 feet.
Yeah, just because you're slightly dangling off the ground, so we'll put you in that like 10 feet above the ground category.
Grab
So
it
it's
with
like
your legs
jumping
and
swinging
swing.
at you. You know what? It's probably swinging at the rope. It's jumping and swinging at you and the rope.
Okay. So it's currently not within range to just hit me if I run away.
No, you couldn't get enough. You couldn't get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you don't know. You could have a
As
ranged
I'm going,
weapon.
looking at its arms, essentially, like, it doesn't look like it has a 10-foot reach to me.
I know, it looks like it has a 5-foot reach. It looks like it's about to kind of jump and leap at you.
Okay. Bye.
You just continue shuffling on.
Dash!
That's fair. Anything else you would like to do?
I think the dash is all I've got to get
Yeah,
there.
fair.
That's, I would like to do other stuff, but I don't think I can. So.
Having the Swamp Raider beat the rest of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally just climb up the rope and not be attached to the rope anymore, essentially.
That's fair. Continuing its movement, it jumps up and it slashes at the rope, forcing the rope to break apart
That was my rope, you
and
bastard!
drop into the oil where it soaks and falls to the bottom, 2 feet into the murky oil. And as the creature looks around, looks up at Alvina and looks over at the party, it pulls out this oil-dripping small horn and raises it to its lip. And as it blows into it, you get this high-pitched kettle whistle that echoes and bounces off of the rock walls around you. Fuck you, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Alrighty then. We'll see if we'll see what happens there. Fuck you, it's your turn.
Yep. Rocky's asleep.
Not loudly.
After that whistle?
You sound sleeper.
He's a sound sleeper. Does not wait for anyone. Plot gods. Danger. No.
I look forward to you getting murdered in your sleep. In the next
I
adventure.
thought you getting eaten in his sleep.
Yep, it's gonna be a major plot point. Lou Grim, it is your turn. Fukyu still is sleeping even after that horrid high-pitched whistle. What would you like to do?
I mean, fuck you's a bit deaf from the years of like playing loud music, so
He's a rock bard.
yeah.
So he's playing what music's playing now?
That would be very funny if someone's watching my stream and heard you say that because it's got
Yeah.
this nice piano music. It's
Yeah,
playing.
I don't actually know what's playing on the Twitch, so
Metal.
I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Some weird techno music is on my own.
Before we agreed ukulele music for 10 hours.
No, I
You're
said
at
not the ukulele for 10 hours, so I'm going completely insane.
Feel free to move yourself wherever you're going. Are you grabbing Fukyu or are you leaving them to their demise?
I was thinking of moving the 30 feet and then like,
And just blasting?
using my. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Daka, daka, daka.
Yeah.
Because even if
Oh,
you
yeah.
can get a hit in on these guys. I mean, this guy.
Yes, this guy.
Yeah, there's only one of them. I don't know what you mean. He didn't summon more with his horn.
You just did it for intimidation.
Set the oil on fire.
I mean,
I mean, it's always an option.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Uh,
And then you just cut yourself off from everybody. We'll see you in the next live.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It's fine, I can hide in anything. That's one of the advantages of being a wood elf. So.
12.
12 unfortunately does not hit. They appear to be too slick as they glide almost ice skating along the oil.
Da 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 da. Blup 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 blup.
They give a second shot if you want to take it. Let's see if anyone can
yeah.
beat a 12.
Oh, holy shit, that was good damage.
Ooh, a
16.
16. A 16 is exactly their AC as you smack him in the chest, dealing your agonizing RDO built into your force damage.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so because it's coming up 1d10 plus 5.
It actually has damage.
Nice. As you smack into him, is that you?
Yes.
Alright, sweet. It is then Zormir's turn. You are now holding a limp, vibrant pink rope. I have no idea why your ropes are all hot pink, but they are now. It's canon.
It was a weird plant that I nicked from my homeland, okay?
It's a taste of home.
Is vibrant Fantasian plants.
So does this look like actual oil to the artificer who's standing looking at it?
Give me a.
Oil
How will
check.
this even be? What the hell is a
Yeah.
recognize ingredients
I
check?
usually have it as be either a nature or a herbalism kit or something like that.
Ooh, nature makes sense. Yeah, give me nature. Let's see, let's see how much you know about natural ingredients like oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
I can make that.
12.
As far as you can tell, it has the reflective properties and kind of psychedelic bouncing of light as oil. It looks oily.
Shoot a fireball into it.
I can't shoot a fireball in it, but I'm gonna green flame blade right at the edge to see if it'll set the thing on a flame.
I'm very happy I'm no longer standing.
And how are we getting past?
I think that's a problem for later days.
I think that's a problem for later, just in case.
Later, see, these were 10 feet. And you're just striking the edge of it.
Yeah.
Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Let's see how powerful your strike is.
3.
As you green blade the edge of the oil, you are blasted back as 15 foot radius of the oil suddenly ignites into this flickering green flame, burning the surface of it. Give me a dexterity save, as this is way more powerful than you were expecting.
Nothing.
Goodbye, Zomir.
You like your
poor-
force
poor-
tonight, don't you?
He might be dead again.
Yeah,
How
maybe.
much health have you got?
Not got a lot.
I didn't gain a lot back.
It's also your max health is still really low, so it might
Yeah.
actively kill you.
Let's see. Well, it's not too bad. It's only 6 fire damage.
Oh, I was expecting a lot worse. I was expecting like 50.
No. To be fair, he was keeping a distance and trying to be safe when he's doing it. At least I assume he was.
Yeah.
But the just
Arm's length.
how overwhelmingly like rapid the flame was kind of took him by surprise and kind of forced him to throw himself backwards quicker than he'd intended to,
Yeah.
knocking some of the wind from him.
Ugh.
All right, is there anything else you want to do with your turn? The flames flicker there for the next 6 seconds.
Does it go out where it, or does it spread?
It does not spread.
Don't worry, I got torches. I've got a plan for this.
Okay, that stuff is a bit more flammable than expected, but not spreading very far.
Sweet.
Oil has unusual properties.
And I'm going to move. How big are the squares?
10 feet. I want a bit of size to my junkyard.
Alright,
What do you actually call this place?
move back to.
100%.
Oh,
And-
just realised.
I'll move.
Alright, is that you?
And I will shout back to. Fuck you! Get up!
Let's have a look here.
Heard that
You want
before.
to get 3. I'm gonna go to the edge there. Yeah, here we go. We got some flames going on here for 6 seconds. This will be here till the end of the next round.
And I think of bonus action. Guardian.
You 10 hit points.
Then Steve, it is your turn. You can now no longer you can now just about see the swamp creature on the other side of the flickering flames, but the flames are quite bright and it does hurt and sting a bit to look too long at them. What would you like to do?
That's okay. I'm gonna bonus action steady aim. I'm gonna try and shoot again because I missed the first time.
Alright, there, go for it.
Stay still, you oily bugger.
Yeah, you're not moving. Go ahead.
Ooh, a
You
20.
hit.
So
Alright.
34 radiant and 9. Is sneak attack is force damage or is it just
It is the extra damage or whatever the damage is.
radiant then?
So 43. Yeah, that's how maths works.
Yeah.
You bloody the creature as it starts to screech, its skin bubbling and boiling from the radiation. Starts dancing on the oil, trying to slap the boils off its skin.
Your dancing
Creature's
doesn't
form.
impress me.
It's doing the dance of pain. Alright, Steve, is that you?
Yep, Avina, hit it with something.
That's the plan. This thing looks like a lobster, right? You think this counts as shellfish? Something actually said that, by the way.
Does it look like lobster? I don't think it really looks like lobster. It's got like pincers and stuff and this kind of saggy green skin.
Looks more like a bug.
Yeah.
I'll eat a bug. And I take out a torch from my backpack, light it, and just chuck it down at it.
Alright, roll me a d4.
And the flame goes out as you throw it.
But
Okay then.
Oh,
How about
it was like at
this here?
that, basically. That was the just casual throw.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you do so, and it touches into the oil, the top layer of the oil suddenly ignites in. Let's keep it green now. It's all green. I like the color green. Into green flame as suddenly the screaming from the creature inside turns into a hum, a loud, vibrating, chanting hum.
Ooh.
As you can hear clicking and a buzzing coming from inside. It seems to almost have a undertone of pleasure to it.
Ah,
Have you just flirted with a bug?
I flirted with Weirder.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Don't like that.
Alvina, is that your turn? Is that you?
She's gonna just walk over to around here. Basically where this would be here, she's just hiding behind this rock.
Okay. Alright, it is now the Swamp Raider's turn. And the Swamp Raider, as it shifts into the flame, begins to almost absorb the flame as its skin actually solidify. The skin erects. All right, we're just gonna go with it. And it seems to almost pop up like a flap as the flame is sucked into gills underneath its skin flaps. Why did I
The
start
worst
with this
thing I've
creature?
heard in a long time.
Welcome to Alterra. And it starts to grow larger
Oh.
as it turns towards you and starts stomping and gliding over the oil, still sucking in the flame with its humming vibration as it climbs onto the rock and tries to reach up for you with its now enlarged form, growing to a gargantuan 20 feet tall. As I need you to roll me a athletics or acrobatics as it attempts to grapple you.
Note to self: don't set green things on fire.
Only a 10. I'm running real badly today.
10. This thing has been increased threefold. Oh, okay. So it gets a bonus to this. So it gets a D10 bonus to this. As it rolls a 20 to grapple you. As it grapples you in its paw and starts climbing back down, dragging you into the flame. Make me a Constitution saving throw as you enter into the green burning flames. And you can feel the heat as you're approaching it.
10. I'm rolling a lot of 10s today. Bob can only roll 4s, I can only roll 10.
Stop cursing us! Stop
Danger
cursing!
coming
Bah.
As you take 34 fire damage as it drags you
dear.
into the flame and it pushes your head down into the oil.
I'm dead.
Oh.
But unconscious at least.
As do you give any reaction to the pain as you are burned alive?
And then
Not
just
really.
You're a
Like-
wood elf.
Hey, I'm not made of wood.
You know, just
like-
call you Pinocchio.
Like, oh shit. That'll
yeah.
be a response.
The classic response of adventuring characters have no pain sensors.
she actively doesn't have much really, so.
But as that happens, Steve, you hear the slapping of flesh against oil to the east, to the west, as charging into view are 4 more of the Swamp Raiders dashing into sight, each wielding one of these long, sharpened blades as they stare at the rest of the party. Fuck you, nobody's woken you up yet. How is your dreams?
Terminal.
Musical.
That's fair. Would you like to do anything? Your choice if you want to keep sleeping.
No,
Alright.
yeah, fuck he's
Oh, yeah.
sleeping.
Well, find out if anyone ever
The,
wakes
the,
up.
dy- the dying screams of his friends aren't waking him up.
That'd be hilarious if everyone actually does just die and Fukyu just wakes up, somehow ignored at the bottom of the crater, curled up, just to find everyone dead.
What the hell happened?
Damn.
Blue Grim, it is your turn, and 4 more of these Swamp Raiders have just appeared to the left.
4.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't see these.
You do have the range to hit that. You've got Eldridge.
You have the range to hit
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. I know.
I really
just
wish
didn't
he
see
took the pushing back.
And
one.
each square is 10 feet. Not just,
Yeah.
So he's 110 feet away from you.
What would you like to do, Lugrim? The situation is rapidly getting out of your control.
Summon your god.
Under control! Save us!
Help us get this situation under control!
Sorry, Neil.
And I'm just gonna try firing at him again.
Yeah, fair, go for it.
Ooh, 16.
16 hits. You deal some damage to him.
10 force.
Yep.
Well, good to know its AC didn't change with its size. Good to know.
No, but you can see some of his wounds starting to heal from the fire he's absorbed. He's beginning to glow this deep orange green.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Well, you're technically reduced to 0 and unconscious. Doesn't mean you don't like wake up your eyes every 5 seconds. The world is fluctuating in and out of consciousness.
I'm also in fire, though. I imagine I see fire, oil, fire,
And
oil.
under oil.
Yep.
You see
You can
his
see-
foot turn orange.
You can see him looking down at you with his pincers. What looks like oily drool coming out of them. I think he's gonna eat you.
That would be very karmatic for this character who is obsessed with eating things to be eaten.
Lugrim, you got second attack
I'm
there?
just taking my second attack.
You don't have to wait for me to watch. You just
27.
roll it whenever you want.
Yeah, I was looking at other stuff for possibilities.
Well, I mean, you took the attack action.
So
You
you'd
can't do
have-
anything else with your action,
You'd have to do a bonus action.
which
Yeah.
you can do after your second attack. Any bonus actions or anything you want to do? It's fair. We can come back to you if you do think of anything. Zormir, it is your turn.
Unfortunately, I don't think my bot can, my thing can get across to him in time, and I've only got cure wounds. So there's not much I can.
No bonus action from me.
Fair, fair.
There's not much I can do for our friend over there.
Or Alvina might just die in the first hour of a new world.
Yeah.
He died last session as well, so
Uh,
character's cursed.
I'll drop the axe that I used to try and strike the green flame blade. I'll pick up my rifle and I'm gonna aim towards it
Okay.
and fire.
God
Well,
damn it.
unfortunately, 11 misses.
And fire again.
A 20 hits though.
And
And is this necrotic?
we'll see what it is.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh yeah, you got the randomizer.
4, so it's psychic? Or
I thought 3 was psychic.
or
I
force.
don't-
Force. It's force damage.
Yeah.
You've not written this down somewhere.
It's on his
Uh,
character.
Damn it.
Yes, I believe it went necrotic, radiant, psychic, force.
Yeah.
Let's see, force doesn't have anything against it. When it's 32 hit points left, how would you like to kill this engorged swamp raider?
Blasting its hand off so it drops my friend
Drop
towards
the elf.
towards the shore.
Yes, in the fire.
Well, it drops your friend. I mean, it was already plunging it into the fiery oil, so it's more just it lets go of it as your friend plops to like the surface of the oil.
Mhm.
Currently, the oil is heavily dense. It's dense oil. And it dies. However, your friend is still just in the flaming oil.
Speaking of friends,
What would you like to do? Zormir, anything else?
Bonus action. The problem is my thing's gonna be, my homunculus is gonna be next to me and it can only get, Let's see what.
Yeah,
what-
that's fair. That's fair if you don't have anything.
I want to
Sometimes
see.
that's just be how the game goes.
I want to see how much fly speed my homunculus has. 30 feet. So it goes 60 feet from where I am to try and get to my ally.
It would either have to fly through fire or up and around it, but would cost extra movement. What would you prefer? You can either go the direct line straight to Alvina, or it has to fly around and above the fire.
Is it immune to like environmental things most of the time?
What is
It's got
that?
an adult.
Is it immune to fire damage?
No, it's immune to poison.
I thought one of its abilities was like it's basically auto passes evasion.
It auto evades if it's not told to do anything. That's
Okay.
Oh, you mean it dodges when it's not told to
Yeah.
do anything?
It's
I
got
saw the homunculus.
it's got an evasion, so if it passes its dex save to go for the flames, then yeah, it's gonna go straight for the flames.
Alright, roll me a dex check.
Okay, dex check with the little thing. 18.
Alright, it makes it.
Then it takes no damage.
Nice. Must have evasion.
Yep.
Is that like a base thing, or does it get it at a higher level?
It's a base.
Just a base evasion.
It's because it's got like 1 hit point, I
No.
think.
No, it's got 12 now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, feels like you need it. Cool. It continues flying. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Go- At the end of your turn, the flame you cause decreases and whimpers away because it only
Yeah,
lasts
it's
a round.
Mm.
But your homunculus is 60 feet into the swamp towards Alvina. All right, Steve, it is your turn then.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action dash, and I'm going to peg it towards fuck you to wake fuck you up.
Kick him in the face. Just
As
kick
I'm
him in the...
running backwards, I'm just going to shoot one of them from a distance.
All right, go for it.
From a distance.
Bang!
Hits. And this is
Just
25.
radiant. No sneak.
Oh no,
No sneak, unfortunately.
that's only against the other one. Go.
It's going to be that one I'm shooting at.
Yep, closest one.
And on the way, just shouting, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, get up. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, get up.
Kick him in the head.
If I only had a touch more movement.
Ah!
If only. If only.
Throw you shoe at him.
If that is your turn, Alvina. You are unconscious, now you have a death saving throw. Ooh.
That was very close.
I'm fine. Don't question it. It's not
Fortunately,
a 1.
at the start of your turn, you are in fire. Now, luckily, fire isn't a melee attack
I know.
or
That's...
a attack; it's a save. So you only take 1 failed death save as you take damage from the fire.
Oh, actually,
Wasn't
that's...
Alvina
I'm
underwater or under oil?
on oil. I'm
No, she's
sinking.
pulling on it. We said it was dense.
Oh, nice. I actually have a question.
Yes.
It still has to roll damage, though. How much damage does it currently do? Because it might actually just kill me.
It was 4d10.
That's why. Because
Ooh.
currently
Yeah.
my max health is massively reduced. So it could actually kill me.
Once you're unconscious, that doesn't apply.
It does.
It doesn't.
Does not.
Nope.
I think it's
It still suffers from massive damage.
Any damage you take would just be a failed death save.
I don't think that applies if it's more than twice your hit points.
Yeah, because my hit point maximum is currently 25.
Yeah, we
So if
always
it
tend
gets
to ignore
25,
it because
Dead.
you guys are normally high enough level that it's never going to be like double your hit points.
Yeah, it still, even while at 0, it still can just insta-kill me.
Does it?
damn. Are you
Yeah, first time
definitely?
this ever comes up.
I might generally just be dead.
This only applies because they have a reduced max hit points. Normally, when you have like 80 hit points, even if you're unconscious, you're unlikely to take 160 damage in one hit.
Yeah.
Not impossible. Your DM really wanted.
If you roll 25, I'm
Um,
dead.
It's
Okay,
worrying
so
if
40,
that does
40,
happen.
10, the average would be 20. Let's find out. If you go above average, you're dead. Alright,
Alright!
you're still alive.
You're determined to kill your character off in a blaze of
I am
glory.
being this legit, okay?
All right.
Speaking
at
of
the
the
end,
blaze, how did the blaze
Look, she
happen?
disappeared. She's dead.
You deleted it.
Yeah, I'm gone.
deliberately
Rest in
tried
peace,
to
Alterra.
avoid
There you go.
character. Yep. It's because I assumed you were the one with the crossbow over your head.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet.
It makes
What?
I'm gonna put a sleeping mask on you. There you go. No, you know what? I'm gonna put a time clock on you.
Yeah, that's
You're on the clock.
My thing's there. At that corner, basically.
That's right, you can keep track of that. Alvina, what was your roll? You came after Steve, didn't you? Did you like 22 or something? I don't know. What's the biggest?
Yeah, I've got 22.
It is now the Swamp Raider's turn. The Swamp Raider is dead in the top north. However, 4 more have just joined the battle, and it's time for them to charge at you. It's not on oil, so it'll have a base movement. And I think all of you are outside of 30, so they're gonna just dash into your melee range. This one's gonna go straight for Steve, just charging at you with this oily drool, flinging either way as it just shakes its head and roars its blade at you. And the other 3 are gonna jump at Lou and Zormir.
as if I did something.
Let's see, he's gonna get within a melee of the 2 of you, 2 around Zormir. Well, 1 around Zormir, 1 around Lou, and 1 around both. But that took a dash action to get there. So, fuck you. It is your turn. What would you like to do? Would you like to dream? Press X to dream. What was your class again? Did you end up going cleric or anything?
He's bard.
Your bard? Is there anything I can do with bard? Where do bards get their power from? Get it through arcane sources.
I believe
don't-
they're an arcane caster, but they're like the weird arcane caster.
Problem is, I've not really ever fleshed out like any like the first song or the original note or anything like that to explain bard's power. I just assumed that they kind of work like paladins, or they both have such force of will that as soon as they're in any proximity to Arcanite, they just translate their thoughts into magic.
Oh, the other. Fuck you. Isn't fuck you the Fey bard though? Maybe you can do something with that.
Oh, you're not warlock or cleric or anyone in touch with anything in the universe, so you get normal dreams. Lou Grim, it is your turn. Some more swamp creatures have jumped up into your face. What would you like to do? They are within 5 feet, particularly 2 of them. Giving you disadvantage on ranged attack unless you have a feat that negates it. I'm not dead yet. This is going to come down potentially to your roll because you're no longer in danger, but you are now just dying naturally.
Yeah.
What are these guys classed as?
Monstrosities.
Not oily
God
boys.
damn you!
Unfortunately, there's not an oily boys category.
Hey, humanoid would have done.
Nah, look at these things. They're fucking from the lagoon.
They're
Oily.
creatures
Even though I
from
don't know
the oily lagoon.
Yeah. There's been a lot of pollution in this area.
No, you guys have noticed, but there's some sort of like war has gone on or something, or I don't know. You look up at the sky and it's just a night sky of a broken solar system.
I don't know. I've spent more time in this world asleep than I have awake, so
And the annoying,
I'm not convinced this isn't a dream.
annoying thing
You
is,
die in your dreams.
Yeah.
the annoying thing is, my thing's gonna have to take another turn to dash to you before I can heal you.
Yeah, so let's see. Well, you have a 50-50 chance.
Go
Let's
worry,
find
I'll
out
just
if any
start
of you,
rolling up the next character already.
We're gonna find out if any of you thought to make a healing, a revive scroll as one of your common or uncommon items. What is that? Level 3? What is that? Uncommon item?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna find out.
Revivify spell, yeah, costs 300 gold.
But yes, Lou Grim, what would you like to do? You're surrounded. Your allies in danger. This new world doesn't seem particularly friendly. You have this weird itch at the back of your head, almost like a voice you can't quite discern.
Did you just skip me then?
Oh yeah, well I asked you if you wanted to dream. And you didn't say anything else. Would you like to wake up?
Oh no.
Just to be sure.
All right. Gain an inspiration for dedication to your character.
Dedication to the bit.
Woo!
You get inspiration for dedication to the bit.
The one directly in front of me.
Yes.
I'm gonna shock and grasp him.
Alright, fair. Roll for attack.
Taser.
24.
Ooh, and it's lightning damage. He takes it.
You can't make reactions. You only get punched by one of them if you run away.
Yeah. You could step away from.
So far, none of these guys have actually attacked you yet.
No.
He's grappled you and plunged you in burning oil, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't that count as
Yeah,
an
that's all
attack,
I need.
surely, you know?
That's all I need.
I mean, to be fair, one of our party did set his house on fire.
No, I didn't set him on fire.
I'm saying his house.
Yeah, he lives in the swamp. He set the oil on fire.
Well, he looked
really
like
good.
he
It's
cut.
not-
He cut a rope. He was going to attack. Clearly, it was-
it's property damage first. This is self-defense.
Because people were trespassing.
I was going over his house. That's like saying a plane is trespassing.
I mean, some people think that.
How
But yeah.
go?
Luke Grimm, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hex him.
you can't.
Good.
Wait, you can.
Why not?
Ah,
Why
a
not?
bonus action.
I forgot the chuck and grass is a cantrip.
Yeah.
It'd be really good as a bonus action to be fair.
Oh, Sugar Rush would be awesome as a bonus action, yeah.
Ah.
Oh, I might make an item with that.
Teaser fist as a bonus.
Don't you just need the illusionist bracers effectively?
You can do
Yeah,
it
I think
twice.
so, actually.
6.
I think you can do that.
On
You
the
have to cast it and then you can
necrotic.
cast it again as
Yeah.
bonus, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
can change
1d.
people.
It's an extra 1d6 necrotic to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast the spell. Target is disadvantaged on ability checks made with the.
Oh,
chosen
when you hit it
ability.
with an attack, right?
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that. It
just
deals
says
an extra
attack.
1d6.
Yeah, it doesn't say melee attack or anything, right?
No, it's
No.
attack because it works with
Just
it works with
an attack.
Yeah, you should have cast that first. Go ahead and roll me an extra d6.
It's because it works with like Eldritch Blast and things,
Uh,
which gets great later on. You got
That's
like
just
6 Eldritch Blast.
6.
Yeah.
Nice. You get an extra 6 necrotic damage. Sweet.
And
Cool.
what?
So yeah,
What ability?
generally you tend to want to use bonus actions first and then your actions.
Alright.
What ability
That
do
always
you?
confuses me.
It's fine.
I don't usually use bonus actions.
Yeah.
You usually rage.
Yeah.
Which
What do you
hilariously
wanna-
also you want to use before your action.
What do you want to give disadvantage on? What ability are you affecting?
Strength, I guess.
It's normally strength. Like if you're trying to push them off shit, it can be dex.
It's strength dex, or if they've got a spell, or if you've got like a caster that goes like, I debuff with this stat.
Oh, or even like somebody who you're trying to run away with. Wisdom's good for perception. That would affect their passive.
Con's not a bad one if they're spellcasters as well.
For concentration, yeah.
I'd go strength with these though.
Yeah, go with strength because they're likely
Strength,
just to
yeah.
pull you into. Like you've seen their MO enough to know they're probably gonna try to pull you into the burning oil.
Yeah, that's why I was going to move.
One would get
Yep.
an attack.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 are in melee because it's anything within 5 feet of you.
You could risk it.
Random. It might not be worth it if you aren't able to get 5 feet away. We can just run up to you.
You should
Unless
do
somebody
it.
in your party has sentinel.
Your other
Alright.
ability could help you there.
You got another ability.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Do it. Do it. Move.
I'm going to Misty Step.
No.
People do-
The
So you bonus
Yeah.
a bonus action.
the reaction thing, Neil.
Oh,
Oh, I know what you've got.
I don't know.
No, that'd be a real bad idea. Don't do that.
Entropic
Don't do that.
Ward.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, no, this one. I thought you were gonna do Hellish Rebuke. It's like that's already proved to be a bad idea.
Or
No.
potentially a great
Short
idea.
rest. When a creature attacks against me, I can use my reaction and impose disadvantage on that roll. If it misses you, your next attack roll against the creature has advantage if you make it before the end of your turn.
This is the one opportunity where this would be pretty good for you So,
This is the one time.
So what are you doing, Neil?
I'm casting Entropic Ward.
well, you don't cast it, you use it as a reaction. As-
Using it.
Got it. You're moving away. Here's opportunity attack. You're posing disadvantage. It's modified 20 to hit.
It's his anyway.
Ah,
Oh, by the way, can I hold a reaction for whoever tries to wake me up?
no,
Please,
no, you
please.
can't.
Please tell me the reaction is fireball.
You take 6 slashing damage, and you notice that the sword appears to apply a sticky, oily substance to the wound as it attacks. As flecks of oil smack into your face.
It's a healing balm.
Yeah, healing oil. It's sun cream.
Balm of the oily court.
But yeah, Blue, you've already moved away. Cool. Zormir, it is your turn. You're surrounded by creatures from the lagoon.
That's okay. I'm just gonna fire in their face. Because I got Gunner, no disadvantage. Let's just shoot these guys.
Fair. Which one are you wanting to hit? The one behind you or the one in front of you?
I'll hit the
Remember
one.
the one in front of you is the ones I'd attacked already.
I hit the one behind me. I point the gun over my back and fire.
Well, it hits. So, yep.
Let's see
roll.
what it does.
I don't think it matters. I don't think they have resistance or vulnerabilities to any of those 4 damage types.
It's
So-
necrotic.
Oh yeah, they take it. So long as it's not fire, I think you're fine.
Yeah, I can't do fire.
Yep, he takes it. Anything else? You got a second shot, right?
Hearing it still thing wings, I shoot again. Nope,
Are you an artificer? What is your class?
artificer.
Okay, cool.
You've got the repeater shot thing, haven't you?
I've got
Yes.
gunner.
But more importantly, antimatter rifles hilariously take ammunition, and ammunition's fucking expensive for this gun. Unless you're an artificer who makes your own ammunition.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much the only class that can use this gun cheaply.
More or less at all. You get like 2
When I
shots
say
and then you're
cheaply-
out of cash.
I mean, for 0 cash, or for like a hand and a leg if you're not an artificer. Alright, unfortunately that one misses. Dormir, anything else for your turn?
Do I have any bonus action worth it?
Ask your pet.
Bonus action, I'm telling the pet to keep on going and heal him when he gets there. Which
Yep,
is going to cost me an action to do because...
Well, you can
it's-
get out that next turn.
It's there now.
Don't worry,
Uh,
when I nat 1 this, you'll have spare action.
You don't even have to not one, it just has to be a little 10.
It has to be less than a
You
10.
got 2 death saves. Steve, it is your turn.
The little
Would you like
green...
to fuck you?
Okay, so firstly, what I'm going to do
Yes.
is I'm going to just shout over my shoulder at this guy, "Stop chasing me!" Bonus action, disengage.
Right, yeah, fair.
Then I'm going to run and I'm going to Dukes of Hazzard's bonnet slide over "fuck you,"
Okay.
and then vest my smite stick on his face and then shoot the guy.
Okay, go for it.
So hopefully get slapped by some kind of meatball.
Oh,
So
there's a
hit.
gif I need to find. Give me a second.
And this is a 36. You bloody him. As he takes another shot, but continues just charging at you. Oil flinging it everywhere.
Can I use my object interaction to stick a wet finger into "fuck you's" ear?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, why not? Fuku, is this enough to wake you up?
Yep.
What's your threshold here?
25.
Wet
So,
fingers.
Roll a
Um,
constitution save, see if you stay unconscious.
Alright.
What would you like to do when you wake up?
so as I wake up, dagger flashes out and like just slashes at whoever's near me.
That's fair. Currently, you're looking towards, I think, the the green slime with a gun rested on your face. I'll let you decide if you're swinging back at your ally or hitting the monster.
And probably see it and lob my dagger at it.
you imagine just waking up, something pressing into your face? You're staring directly at the creature from the oily lagoon.
Yeah.
That's gotta be terrifying.
And just like, ah! And throw a dagger at it
Just the knife flings out of your sleeve at the creature.
for 13.
Unfortunately, the awkward angle and the gun on your face makes it hard to hit.
Oh, that should have been a disadvantage as well, because I'm
Oh.
home still. So, yeah, it was a little bit better.
Take the 13.
Shame you don't have lucky. Could turn
Yeah.
that into double advantage. Steve, is that your turn?
Yep, I've got a fuck you shield, so I'm happy.
So we're about to find out if Alvina survives the first encounter.
Now, second encounter.
Drown in oil, drown in oil.
First encounter of the new world.
Hey!
Ooh, for now she lives. For now. It is now the Swamp Raider's turn. It's time for a Swamp Raider to charge. And how is a swamp?
What's his
using-
actual attack?
He uses a sword and gets oil over you for the plan of lighting you on fire. These guys are arsonist swamp creatures.
Hell yeah! I can appreciate that.
I mean, if fire makes them grow, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wait, did I only attack once with these guys? They have 2 attacks. They're above
It was
level
an
5.
attack of it was attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Was the only attack you've made.
Did I only attack? I'm gonna attack once each on both of you.
Okay.
Any reason I have disadvantage on these attacks? I'll have advantage on full Q because they're still prone. But let's go
Does
for
fuck you count as a shield?
Probably counts as light cover.
I mean, he's
I'll
only
give
2.5
you-
foot tall, so no.
So a small shield.
light cover.
I'll
What's
give
your
you
strength?
A partial cover. I will reduce this monster's attack by 2 for the partial cover, so it only gets a plus
Very
3.
generous.
Very generous. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Nice. And then advantage against your shield. For a 9 to hit.
No.
Mighty 9.
That might be 9.
9.
Alright, time for these creatures to swarm around Zormir.
I love
Zormir, you're wearing armor. You look pretty tasty. You look like a cow.
Yeah, luckily I'm okay armor. Not my best armor right now because I've not got my shield up.
Do you have any reason for me to have disadvantage against its attack or anything like that?
No.
Cool. Then first attack from the first one is a 19.
Yep, you hit.
Ooh, I hit. Then you take. Oh, supposed to have a plus 2. 8 slashing damage, and you get doused in a flick of oil. As he comes in for the second attack, 14 to hit.
Nope. This isn't looking good for me.
Wait, did the 19
Oh,
hit? Did you
wait.
say yes or no?
Wait, I fucked up there. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say. You have shield, don't you?
No, I fucked up because I forgot I had 10 hit points there at that point, and I was like, why did that not take off damage? And it's like, oh, because it was 10 hit points there. You done enough for 10, but 14 doesn't hit.
And that's the first one. The second one comes in with his ally, all of them just ganging up on you. 15 to hit.
Nope.
23 to hit.
Yep.
And this actually add the plus 2 in this time. A 7 slashing damage and a second flick of oil. And that was the second attacks from the second guy. We need 2 attacks from the third guy, coming in with a 10 to hit.
Nope.
And a 20, a modifying 20 to hit.
That hits.
I need
Guys,
you to
he
be
comes
alive
in.
for one more round, please.
He comes in for 8 slashing damage and another flick of oil. As you can start to feel it soaking into your armor, soaking into the joints. You can feel it kind of giving a slime down your back.
So 8 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 damage. 8 slashing damage.
I'm down.
God damn it!
8 damage and extra lubed.
Am I noting these oils?
Nope.
No. Alright.
I will note them when I set you on fire.
I don't know if
that
my
is-
homunculus can still use my magic without me being conscious.
can't use your magic. You can act. Oh, I've
Well,
got a
what can
healing
it do?
potion. I've got a healing potion on me.
Mhm.
With the
Your
homunculus,
last command was to heal Alfina, so that's fine.
Yeah. But I'd have to use my spell. And
No, he's
No,
saying
it's-
that you have it.
I've got a healing potion on me.
Alright.
What's the intelligence of your munculus?
let me see. Intelligence of the servant is. Come on. What the?
But while you do that, fuck you, it's your turn.
Okay, so fuck you is going to push the antimatter rifle off his face, stand up,
Sure.
and as he's standing up, he's pulling his rapier from his belt and slashing upwards with it.
Go for it.
Flat 10.
Ah, see, he's as smart as your average college student.
It's smarter
work
than
it.
me.
He can work out how to use a healing potion.
That's a 23 to hit,
Hits.
and 12 piercing.
Actually, he should be like here. So he's actually within 5 feet of both of you. 12 piercing. He takes it.
Okay.
Still up. So you get a good gash against his.
I'm also going to burn one of my bardic inspirations and do an extra 2d6 psychic damage to it then.
Oh, nice. So you the side blades.
Yeah,
Character's great. That's so fast. It's great.
It's a cool one.
for an extra 10.
Ooh, nice. Doesn't quite take him down, but definitely it does some damage.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and
Leave Steve alone.
Yep.
With the fucking monster.
You get.
run. So,
Alright, fair.
10, 15, 20.
Luke Grimm, it is your turn, and the 3 swab raiders have just taken Zormir down and are looking at him salivating oil. What would you like to do? Apparently these guys have a thing for roast flesh.
As fuck you's running, he goes, "What is that done?"
Then you, Luke Grimm, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move forwards
Okay.
to within 10 feet.
You're within 10 foot.
Right.
The squares are 10 foot each.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're-
Congrats, you've done.
In
You've
that case,
achieved your
I
goal.
wouldn't have gone that far.
Hey,
then.
flavor-wise, you move to the front of the square.
So,
Want to get some size for my massive scrapyard.
Yeah, you don't want to be there. You're right beside them then.
That's in 5 feet.
Oh yeah, you just stay there for the sake of being within 10
oh,
feet.
right.
So are the squares 5 foot or are they 10 foot?
Which
They're
They're
10 feet.
makes my movement really awkward because it's 45 feet.
But I'm not too
and-
worried if you round to like just 50 or 5 squares.
Cheers.
And I'm going to extend my hand towards the top one
Okay.
and project a puff of noxious gas from my palm.
All right. What am I rolling?
You must succeed on a con save or take 1d12 poison damage.
Oh, cool.
1d12 points of damage. What's their con? Let's find out. Give them a round.
Attack saves con 16.
Ooh, 10. They fail.
1d12.
As amazingly, the creatures from the oil lagoon are not immune to poison.
How would they be? They'd burn it off.
But yeah, so while you're rolling that, do you have anything else you'd like to do, Neil?
Don't think so.
Then they take 4 damage. Was it just the one you target?
Yeah, I thought it could only target one.
What spell is it?
Yeah, it's
Poison spray is toward a creature
Yeah, it's
you
one.
can see.
then that.
Yeah, I believe that was a 4 roll there. Yeah.
Yep,
4.
I took the damage. And Zormir, I need a death saving throw as we go to your turn.
Oof. So close.
So close, Fred, you're not a revenant. Zormir, you are not dying yet.
Wait, the homunculus heals me, right?
Yes, the homunculus acts on your turn. They have an intelligence enough to know how to heal someone without you. You had the healing potion on your person on the outside, like on your belt and stuff.
Yeah, it was on my belt.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
fair.
next to me spouse pouch.
Then yes, go ahead and roll me a healing potion's worth of healing. I assume it's a common,
Yeah, basic one.
if you want to upgrade it. What is that, 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah, something like that. I knew it was not a lot.
Alright,
But
Bob,
it's enough
go ahead
to
and
heal
roll me 2d4 plus 2.
He's
Rather,
rolling.
Alvina did. 6.
Hello, man. I will take 6 because I'm not dead.
Steve, it is your turn. Your Fukyu shield has run away.
Fuck your shield.
Okay, bonus actions. Steady aim at the guy next to me. And... Oh, oops. 26.
26, he's dead. With 4 hit points left, you blast his head off.
I'm shouting out, fuck you. Why did you leave me? I came to wake you up!
You had one job to do.
One job. Steve, anything else for your turn?
No, because if I use the steady aim, I can't move.
There.
So, I am just there.
It's worth it, that sweet, sweet sneak attack. And advantage. Alvina, you wake up in the hands of a flying homunculus. The healing potion in front of you drained of its contents as you are... You're floating on oil? On this dense oil. As you shift and move up into consciousness, you start to sink into it, like jello. What would you like to do?
Look around, go, thank you! And swim to the wall, I guess? The first one is priority, not drowning.
Oh yeah, it's only 2 feet deep at the edges.
Stand up then.
These guys are literally lying down flat in the oil waiting for ambushes. They just lie in oil all day.
Ah.
Hey, there's plenty of fish that do that to catch their dinner.
Yeah, that's
I look
fair.
around and see... I think I can see that. Yeah, I can see at least that one.
Yep. Or you can
no.
move 5 feet to the side if you need to.
Yeah. How high is this wall?
I want it to be quite like mountainous, so maybe somewhere between 200 to 400 feet tall.
Damn.
Well, I want because it's supposed to separate maps and stuff. So I
That
need
was
to be
one
quite
hell-
like a
that was-
large.
That was one hell of an arrow shot. I mean.
Yeah. You're seasoned.
Yeah. What else? I guess. Right.
Well, this area directly above you is slightly more cleared and down to like the higher piece of the wall. So let's say that's only like 200 feet up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
Shouldn't
going
take
to
you long.
go. I'm going to take my longbow. And I'm still within 150 odd feet, aren't I? Yeah, I can make that. I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot at that one with my bow.
120, go for it.
24.
It hits 9 damage. As it takes a shot in the back, it screeches into the air, flinging more oil onto Zormir's body. Get a second shot or anything?
I do actually get a second shot. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you actually can make the multi-attacks with ranged weapons too. Miss.
Unfortunately, the creature slides to the side as it turns to look at you. Its mandibles are ringing and buzzing.
I just pointed
Really
the dead one next
more oil.
to me. He did it.
Alvina, is that your turn?
I can't bonus action hide, can I, with my wood elf ability?
Only if your
It is
mechanics say
normal.
you can't.
No, I can hide in anything, but
Yeah, but do you not have to wait like a minute or so to
No,
get
I-
yourself properly camouflaged?
No, because I'm a wood elf. They specifically have a
alright.
special thing, but it
It's
still
not
takes
just a
an action.
ranger.
No, it takes an action. Wood elf gets I can hide in literally anything
Oh,
Cool.
as long as it's natural. Yeah. that's
who
fighting
says the
shot.
oil's natural?
Who
I
says
mean, I
the
should just
scrap
hide
is
them.
natural?
I mean, they hid in it.
Hey.
I can apparently hide in a light breeze So, according to the literal wording, I can hide in a breeze. So,
A breeze.
yeah, it says like anything.
Right, weird. Okay. It is the Swamp Raider's turn. Swamp Raider by Steve is dead. Swamp Raiders around Zormir are looking pretty hungry. But they are being attacked, so they are threatened right now. Let's find out how far away is Fukyu.
Alvina, stop attacking them.
Sorry.
Yeah, fortunately for you, Lou, you appear to be the only the clear target here for a danger to them. And there's a slight sliver of like grey wall in between them and Fukyu, so they can actually see Fukyu right now.
Yeah.
God
The
damn
wall's-
him for not having a chart super.
The wall's taller than fuck you right now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes,
this
Luke.
one is going to start dragging Zormir's body into the lake.
Zormir's gonna get baptized
Drown it.
Imagine
in the
fire.
not quite so later
Zormir.
fire.
To look at the other one. And these two are gonna hit into Langu.
This
Luke
is,
get
where,
in.
this is where I need the natural 20 to just
Yeah.
sit up and
I
go,
have-
ah!
I have some breadcrumbs if you want them.
Luke, any reason I have disadvantage or anything against you?
Uh,
I rolled on that one.
the
on first hit
hexed
anyway.
one should. Does he not still have disadvantage?
It's a strength checks, not on attack rolls.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, those are only for ability and
You
skill
can
checks.
use your reaction to give them disadvantage.
Yeah.
But it'd only be
Would you
one.
look-
No, he used it. He used it. He's used his reaction.
Has it been his
Right.
turn again?
No.
Oh,
No, he's had
No.
one turn where he hasn't used it because he was just acid splashing.
Oh, fair.
He's got a reaction back. I'm pretty sure you have to announce it before I roll. So would you like to use it for the next two attacks that are or one of the next two attacks? I'm pretty sure it's only one.
Yeah.
Would you like to use up
Yes.
your reaction for this round? So you wouldn't get back until your next turn, which to fair is in 2 turns.
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll one of these at disadvantage. But first, a 21 hits, or does
Yes.
a 21 hit? Is the question.
Yes, it does.
Cool. So this one is 5 slashing damage, and you get a splash of oil on you. And then I roll this one at disadvantage. They have a +5, so a 10 to hit, which I assume misses,
It misses.
and a 7 to hit. Oh,
It misses.
Yeah, cool. You miss.
and
three attacks missed.
you've advantage on that one then.
You have advantage attack next to it.
Nice. We'll say it's the top one that did the second attacks. Alright, so that is the Swamp Raiders' turn as they try to retreat with their prize. You, it's your turn. You can just about see the swamp creatures to the north, as you can see Lou Grim getting attacked. What would you like to do? Just like to scream and thing. What would you like to do, Fukyu? You will never know. Fukyu has gone silent. What could Fukyu
He's gone
do?
back to sleep.
So no. Fuck you is. Hang on. What's the range of that?
You're within, what, 40 feet of
That's
it?
40 feet.
Yeah. Okay. That's 60 foot. Okay. So fuck you is gonna move up 20 foot. And just measure how far distance of that is. 25, so that's 50.
Interesting. What's going on here? Any plans
Okay,
to
it's not-
chain lightning.
No, it's if I had 5th level spell, maybe.
I was about to say, do we even have access to chain lightning yet?
Ninth level? I think you're 1 level away.
Yeah, well, that's why I was one level up.
I don't remember.
Um,
It's 6.
No. No, in that case, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on these two.
Okay. With a +2 deck. Let's find out. There's no reason to manage or anything. So for the first one, definitely fails.
Yeah.
And for the second one, definitely fails again.
Cool.
Both are lit up like Christmas trees.
Yep. Bonus actions. What have I got?
Little love heart rings there. Nice.
Getting more Christmas trees this week.
As not only are the green creatures from the lagoon spilling this kind of psychedelic oil all over themselves, they're also now glowing green.
Yep. No, I've not got any bonus actions I can use, unfortunately. Oh, actually, when? No, it's been too long since then. No, I don't want to waste on that either. Yeah, that'll be me then.
Alright, Luke Grimm, it is your turn. The creatures have gotten up to 5 feet next to you, but they are growing green and you have advantage on them, so it would be flat rolls to attack them at this range. What would you like to do?
If you use a range spell,
Look at
Or if
Dave
you've
running
got-
again.
yeah, if you've got like an actual weapon to hit them with, you'd be advantage.
What would you like to do, Neil?
I feel I should use the vampiric touch, but
The fight is kind of winding down now. There's only like 2 and 3 of them left. I would say you just Eldritch Blast them. But I mean, good to. You kind of want to use your big spells at the beginning of combats. Well, you want to use concentration spells at the beginning of combat, because that way they get the full effect out of them.
Yeah.
And are you damaged in any way that you need the health back?
yeah, I've lost a little bit of health.
A little bit. Which one would you like to attack? Top one or bottom one?
I had the top one.
Top one?
Yeah.
Alright, he takes 14 damage as you just blast him point blank in the stomach. You got a second shot if you want to go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. This is also the one you marked, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Then you roll 2d6. I'm pretty sure that stacks.
7.
An extra 7 as you.
Both nuts.
What else do these guys
Scream.
have? Think it's bloodied? I can't remember. Alright, Lou Grimm. Is that you? I believe it is. 'Cause he's not dead yet.
Yes.
So he can't transition the hex. Zormir, you are unconscious. Give me a death saving throw. You're being dragged into the lagoon.
One fail.
Oh.
Your fate creeps ever closer. Steve, it's your turn. You killed the one. What would you like to do?
Walking over this way, I can't believe you ran away. I can't, why are they glowing? Shooting this one.
And this one does. Oh wow, it's a decent amount of sneak attack. Okay. What does that even come up to? 40, 52?
Is that max? Yeah, it is.
Max out on all of us. Oh damn! It's 3 6s.
Yeah, it's like oh, I think it's got 3d6. Wait a minute, that's 18. That's a max roll, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
As you managed to kill this thing outright.
Bang!
Well, not outright. It was already bloody. But still,
You blew-
God,
You blew its torso off.
that glowing light really coming in effective here.
The fuck are you using as a weapon?
Antibiotic rifle? From the looks of it.
Modified. It's not actually one, it's a holy stick. Thank you very much. Of unknown origins.
Still a
Maybe
tier
can't
3
smite
weapon.
with it. Shame you can't smite with it. Jesus.
Steve, is that you?
I will bonus action dash and I'll move up so I can give fuck you an earful when I'm closer.
Alvina, it is your turn. You are conscious, and you can see one of the lagoon creatures dragging the unconscious Zormir now into the oil. Your fate's reversed. What do you
Oh,
like
I've
to
got
do?
an idea.
Say you set him on fire.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I've got my packs, I think, still up there. Actually, no, I had it on my back. Yeah. You think I can do another throw where I pitch a guy hard enough to knock a monster unconscious?
Only if you catch them unawares and surprised, and it's funnier than initiating a combat.
Ah.
Those are scenic moves. Can't do them in combat.
I'm wondering if throwing it. I'm mainly wondering if throwing his friend at him, he'll at least pause with the dragging my friend into an oil thing to drown.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Pitch another edible at him than me.
Yeah.
Or
Are these things cannibalistic? This is what we're going to find out.
Alright, so what are you up to here?
Oh! Are there any...
Yeah.
In Alterra, are there any extremely awful smelling seasonings? Like-
Nothing that's been fleshed out yet.
Damn. Make one!
Yes, you may.
Okay, basically, if anyone's had, like, the fish that basically is, like, fermented for ages and it smells like just
Oh yeah,
rot,
yeah, yeah.
and it's one of the worst things you could possibly smell.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pick up, like, the hand, because someone blew the hand off the thing that was attacking me.
You mean like a pickled herring?
Yeah, like, absolutely, like, it makes your eyes feel like they're bleeding when it gets near. I'm gonna pick just something horrible smelling, which counts as seasoning, put it on the hand, and just pitch it at this. Hopefully it distracts him long enough to someone else to deal with it, essentially.
Alright, roll for attack.
Yeah.
Pretty
I've
sure
got
this counts as improvised attack.
Yeah.
But I'll let you have proficiency here.
Yeah. Throwing food. I'll basically roll it at athletics, because it's going to be the same modifier.
Yeah, it works. Let's have a
16?
look. 16 of the hits. Roll me a d4 plus strength damage as you slap him in the face with it. Really gotta get his attention.
8 damage.
That's a sturdy fish.
As you slap the swamp raider in
With
the
another-
face with the thrown severed hand of another swamp raider doused in smelly fish scent.
The actual smelly fish is not just the scent, because that's what the spice patch, it pulls it out of it. Basically.
Alright, we'll find out if he gets. Alright, let's roll. Let's
Distract.
find out if he likes. They're swamp creatures. Let's find out if they like it. Below 10, he takes offense at you. Above 10, he likes it. Unfortunately, he despises pickled swamp raider.
I bought you a turn. Probably.
Alvina,
Maybe.
is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, it's now Swamp Raider's turn. Swamp Raider turns towards you, offended.
Well, I guess
now
I
that-
can move. I guess I'll move
Oh, yeah.
that way.
Woo! You're going further off map.
I moved an amount, essentially. I didn't actually measure it, but I've got 45 movement. I'm assuming it's difficult terrain, so I moved an amount.
3, 4. I mean, difficult terrain would have meant you moved 80. Let's push you back 2 squares. Get slided back here. Here, you can be there.
Okay.
And also, where were they? Okay.
There's 90.
They're on oil, so they might move faster.
They
Yeah,
do.
you
They
just
slide
slide.
over the oil. Yeah. They actually move 3 times faster with oil.
Jesus.
Whee! It gets to you.
I bought you a turn, buddy.
As it charges at you and slashes at you with its now 90 feet of movement. for a 8 to hit.
That misses.
Now's your turn.
For a 12 to hit.
That also misses. They both bounce off my pecs.
Damn. It's momentum
Oh.
making it tricky to try and get you as you're ducking and weaving, wading through the oil.
Now it's time to rage and beat his face in.
But that is that one.
My
There was
distinct
still
help.
one more who let's give him. He's alone now, so let's give him a courage check. Still doing it. All right, let's go. Well, let's take out the Grim. The Grim. Would you like to use? You had your action yet? Yeah, you've got your action back. Would you like to use a reaction to impose disadvantage?
Yes.
The first attack is more dramatic that way. It's a 15 to hit. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Fortunately for you, I rolled 2 10s.
Yeah.
I really should have done its main action. Oh well, it's too late. I've already. Oh, that should be a +2. That is only 8 damage. I was doing its attack modifier. And then it does get a second attack, and this one is a regular roll. 23 to hit
Yeah, it hits.
for 4 slicing damage. Slashing damage.
I mean, it works. We figure it out.
Yeah. As you get doused in more oil, and I think that preps you up as it's gonna. No, it's already at the north. Okay, it's gonna strike around you if it was one at the south. But that is the Swamp Raider's turn. Fuck you! It is your turn. What would you like to do? You guys can probably finish this guy off.
So, Lucky is gonna. So this guy's dead next to Leah.
Yep.
Alright. So, is it just this guy left, or?
The guy that and all the way north of Albina.
Alright.
Albina's date.
Yeah, I can't reach him. So,
Let's
10,
roll.
20,
Twist of fate die.
13 to get up to this guy.
Yep, you do so. As you guys are all combating, you start to hear vibrations coming from the south, as well as the occasional roar.
Okay.
A friendly roll.
It's never a friendly roar.
It's
Hey, I've done
occasional.
a friendly roar.
Right.
Ow!
I hear nothing. I'm unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
You're not being eaten though, so.
Soon to be drowned in oil.
Yeah, you're kind of just lying at the edge of the shore of this oil lagoon. What defines a lagoon? What do you need for it to be a lagoon?
It's just like a big pool.
Usually.
So, gonna run up to this guy and stab him because he's still glowing. This is an advantage.
Anything, it's more like a swamp.
Fuck's sake.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay, and then bonus action. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. 'Cause that's the only healing word that I've got prepared. That's a 60-foot range, so I should be able to catch Zormir in it.
Yeah. 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
nice. Nice to next to you then.
So it'd be me, Lou, Steve is in that range as well, and Zormir
That's for 8.
for 8 HP, yes.
Cheers.
Loot, it is your turn. Zormir burst awake.
I'm gonna attack that one.
Yep. You have disadvantage and advantage for a flat roll. Go for it.
Flat roll. Okay.
Unfortunately, doesn't matter how many advantages or disadvantages you get.
Mhm.
22.
It hits. It'll take 9 damage.
Still up?
Still got a decent. Well, it's bloody, but still got a decent amount of health left.
Going for that bitch again.
As blast
10.
into his stomach. Oh, it's still just up. You need at least 2 more shots, but unfortunately that's you for now. I don't think you have any other bonus actions. Oh, you also think it's one. Roll me 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the hex one.
Yeah, I should put a little hex mark on it. What do you want for a hex mark?
7 again!
Let's go.
Is there just a skull? Like there's a skull one, doesn't that work?
There is. There you go. Now attack.
Yeah, another 7 on that.
Yeah, let's remind us. Well, I'll start putting symbols on because that's the whole point of using that. Alright then, Zormir, you are awake as you come to at the shore of the oily swamp.
There's a stinking severed hand next to you.
Stand up, go, oh, God. Look around quickly, see the one beside my allies over here. First shot will be at this guy down here.
Alright, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, it's my way.
Come on. I hate when the thing doesn't want to do. Right. 17.
It hits. You kill it.
Bang!
I swivel around and I'm gonna aim at the one at the top. I'm guessing this flat roll.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's a crit.
Ooh.
Ow.
Is that enough to take it out? What is that? 51. Oh, it's just alive.
It's fine. I'm going before it, and hopefully I can hit it once. Also, Steve's there. Steve's got a gun.
Yeah.
Steve's got a gun. Zormir, is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think it matters
Steve
about the
needs
rolls
to
of the
move.
dice.
Steve, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to walk up and stand just over fuck you,
Slap him in the head.
running away when I'm trying to talk. And, oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna hold. Actually, no, I don't have to get advantage anyway. Bang for 21, back of the head.
How would you like to kill it?
Literally, just shoot out the back of the head.
That's fair.
Just pop.
It falls next to it.
Not if you're the Swamp Raider. No.
Thank you!
I mean, and
I
poor,
just put my thumb up.
poor Alvina seeing that at point blank range.
What do you mean, poor Alvina? She's a barbarian. She was gonna eat him.
Yeah, like, see the back of his head being blown out right in front of you.
Alvina,
Right.
as the explosion from the south starts to evaporate, you start to hear this strange giggling sound bouncing along the walls to the west. It's quite a distance away, but it almost seems like a gaggle of high school kids are messing around coming down the alleyways
From up the.
No,
from
we've got hags.
from the west, so over here.
that way.
Yep, you can
Right.
hear it as it kind of bounces down the walls here, and actually as you're kind of over here, you get to see that there's a little echo chamber down here where it goes into a slightly more shallow area of the swamp.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna just like start. I'm gonna basically put my finger to my lips to look at everyone else and just start gesticulating over this way, up there, and just pointing up towards the sun and being very quiet. Up there, move now.
And similarly, from the south, you continue to hear the vibration of large footsteps from the south. What would everyone like to do?
Alvina's
Well,
going to.
Couple rounds to react.
She's gonna do that kind of thing, and then she's gonna start scaling this wall.
Yeah, peg it towards the ladder.
Same.
Yep.
Is there
Ladder
anyone not
sounds
pegging
good.
it towards the ladder?
As I go towards the ladder and grabbing my homunculus, or pointing it up and going silently, telling it to go that way.
That's
Fuck
fair.
you still going,
What the fuck is going on?
This way, quietly!
What's quiet?
As you guys all make your way through it, give me some athletics checks as you're wading through the oil and see how quickly you can get through it.
Is that me
No,
as
the
well?
No, you're close enough that it won't matter. It's more for how long
No,
it
it's
takes
not
everyone
bad.
else.
That's
And
it.
they end up getting delayed and might be getting caught by whatever creatures are now descending on this area.
fuck you, might need to go on someone's shoulders.
He might actually frown. It's more than his head height. Yeah, Alvina's gonna, when she gets to the top of it, she's gonna hide.
Would I see how short? Would I see it? How much I was thinking? Go, oh shit! Grab hold of fuck you! Come on!
You can. You guys have been adventuring together for most of tier 2, maybe some of tier 1. You're level 8. You've had 3 levels together, at least. As you hunt down Junior. So Steve appears to be falling behind as everyone else races through the oil. Lou's got 12. Dr. Mirror's got 11. Oh,
I actually can't
Steve.
believe I got the highest.
No, Steve, you get back there. You're slipping behind everyone.
Hey, I did myself.
Everyone else is racing ahead of you as you're struggling through the actual oil itself, 2 feet deep, wading around your ankles.
I was gonna say I should be with Zormir.
Yeah.
It was carrying me.
Hey, you guys can all get up here. Let's roll a fate die to see what Steve's fate is.
Drowning.
Actually, Steve, roll me a d20. Let's see if you're lucky or not. Let's see if the 2 factions descending upon this area are delayed.
3.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh no, it's never low numbers are always bad for you guys. A 1 is deadly. A 20 is advantageous. The rest start climbing up as Steve is still wading, struggling through the oil. Steve, give me another athletics check to see if you can pick up the speed. Otherwise,
Go,
Deep
Steve,
free.
go!
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
better.
Not bad.
Better than your last one.
True.
alright.
By over
Uh,
double.
You guys can only see south from your position.
I see
This
1
person's
mile
fault.
south from that position.
Let me expand some of the map
Oh,
here.
Vina, what do your elf eyes see?
Yeah, pretty much is. I took this as a gimmick and I went, actually, it's kind of handy.
It is. Unfortunately, you can't see through walls.
No.
Otherwise, that'd be super useful.
Oh, that'd be awesome. See fine details through walls up to a mile away. Yes, please.
Everyone but Steve,
Some of us used
make
to be
me
able
a
to.
stealth check. Alvina's already made one, so that's fine. I need a stealth check from everyone else apart from Steve, who's still making up a ladder.
I think
Yeah,
I've just
I mean,
made
it
it
has
to the
to-
bottom of the ladder, to be honest.
Does Alpina have time since the rest are getting up to do it again?
Yeah, you can improve it. So if I actually have advantage, roll another stealth. Take the highest.
That's much better. That's I'll take that.
All right, so everyone else is nice and stealth up here in this little carved out kind of valley into the walls of rubble. And as you peer south, Steve's still kind of getting to the bottom of the ladder trying to get up. You see coming around the corner into vision are these gargantuan chimeras.
Oh,
I
I
want that.
vaguely remember them.
No, you can't have it as a mount.
Aww.
Technically, it would be an ally. It's sentient.
So was my mount in the last campaign.
Oh, that's fair. You convince it. So, as first one, then another, then you see the heads of a third coming through. What color dragon do I want on this head? Which of the factions do I want?
By the look of it, black, just from the pictures.
Yeah, this is kind of a swampy, decayed place.
Yeah.
There's also like weird
blackish
oil and
greenish.
strange liquid swamps here.
I mean, it's literally a black dragon head. It's the way of it, Neil.
So as 3 black dragon-headed chimeras make their way towards the supply of boxes, they begin to circle around it. And let's find out what the passive perception of a chimera is for Steve. Steve, what is your stealth modifier?
+7.
Ooh,
Plus
rogue.
7.
He's a rogue.
So that would give you a passive stealth of 17. Unfortunately, their passive perception is 18.
Oh,
Of course it is.
I mean, they've got 3 heads, so...
Yeah, true. Is it 18
As you get
each
to the
head,
bottom of the ladder,
Oh, there's music is so perfect.
Mine is really not, but I love it. Mine is like club music right now. Yeah, pretty much.
as each of the dragons look over to you with their sunglasses and golden chains. the closest one to them, as you get onto the bottom of the ladder and look down, you stare directly into the black eyes of the black dragon head. As it stares at you and seems to tilt its head almost, staring at you quizzically. As it licks its lips with its long spiked dragon tongue. And the goat and... what's the other one? Lion?
Lion.
Lion.
The
Lion,
goat
dragon,
and
goat.
lion heads whisper towards the dragon. You can see their large lips moving among the fur. And then they all stare in unison at you. The dragon
I know what you're
roars.
thinking. I'm not supposed to be here either. I'll see you later. I start to climb the ladder.
Can it smell the weird hand thing that I threw down earlier?
Potentially. Doesn't notice it. Let's find out.
You know what's actually funny?
It definitely...
There's a bunch of dead bodies at its feet right now.
It is. They can deal with those later. It has new prey, and chimeras love toying with their prey, unaware that the rest of the party hidden among the rubble up top.
And
let's-
Steve's actually getting basted.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. This is, unfortunately for you guys, you might manage to avoid this. It is going to cause another initiative, as this chimera is going to stare at Steve, and is going to start charging towards him. Flapping
Ow,
his wings
bollocks.
and lifting off the ground.
Did I roll double that one?
It just wrote 1. That
Oh
think
no,
is rather one.
it was a 4. I rolled a 1 and a 4. It's just because I've got advantage.
Ah, alright.
I've got it to auto roll advantage.
Right.
But
I think Steve could be going first. Unless they
thank
time me.
fuck Steve's going first.
Steve needs to
Yeah.
go first.
That's what I'm saying.
Now there are for the player's warning, I guess. I'm kind. I'll give you a warning when something appears to be a little bit outside your range of dealing with. There are 3 chimeras, and apparently a second faction coming down from the west. And you guys are pretty bloodied after that encounter with the swamp raiders. You might want to try running.
I've got 6 health. I'm running.
I'm running. I've got 8 health. I'm running.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. You're on your own.
I've got 75 health. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You can help Steve
You've just
then.
wandered through everything and just went, I don't know what's happening here. I just kill everything and walk away. Oh, I love you, you little goblin bastard.
You bloody bastard.
Oh, hilariously, it's the chimera after Steve.
Run like hell, Steve.
So far, the chimeras doesn't seem to notice any of the rest of the party. I think you all got above 20 for
Yeah.
your stealth. Yep.
Mhm.
Apart from Lou,
Lou
got
doesn't.
18. So if they do find anyone after Steve, it'll be Lou.
Mhm.
But luckily,
Who's going to the
Steve,
front?
there's a large, stacked iron railings that look to be an improvised ladder up towards the rest of your party in this little carved out valley of rubble. It is about 200 feet tall up to the lip of this. And the dragon is flapping its wings and charging at you, flying over the oil. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move up 30 feet. I'm going to, as a free action, pull out a torch, like lit, and I'm going to hold an action.
Okay.
You could just blow yourself up.
He's gonna.
Steve, it is the chimera's turn then. And they have 60 feet of flying. So say part of its movement there was actually getting to where it is now. So it's about here. So it can easily get... Oh, apparently it already moved there. It's going to dash though. It's going to move about midway out here because it doesn't get any advantage. And it's going to start flying towards you as the black head is going to start calling out in Draconic. Do you speak, or does anyone in the party speak Draconic?
For once, no.
Nope.
You know, it says here, apparently they can't speak. Screw that. These are gargantuan and large chimera. They have speech capabilities, because I want to talk.
It's in a different world where they are not losing.
Yes. So dragons are one of the major players here, which means even Chimera is one of the lowest, I guess, closest things you can get to a dragon. What even is it? It's a monstrosity.
Yeah.
Even they have a bit more respect here and power, so they're able to grow much larger. And apparently they get a little bit more intelligence. But I think everything gets a little bit more intelligence because the Oldtombed, the administrators of imagination and thought, are also alive and well, putting very powerful, bad, good, imaginative ideas into everyone's heads.
Yeah.
Why not? Here, why don't you just split this atom? Don't worry about the explosion. Just make it. Just make it. Go for it.
Do it. Just do it. I dare you to do it.
I found this spell that will turn you into a black hole, or turn your enemies into a black hole. Here, I'm just giving this to you. Just giving this to you. You do with it what you want.
I have been brought to the correct world.
That is the Chimera's turn as it charges at you. The rest of the party like to do anything as they witness Steve holding a torch and the Chimera flying towards him.
I'm going
Run
90
away.
feet that way.
Yes,
as
run away.
fast as Alvina is going full tilt, 90 foot off the map.
Is anyone not hightailing it?
No.
This is effectively a chase. Then we're going to switch. I mostly just need Steve and the Black Chimera's initiative. We're going to pretty much do everyone else running away. Steve.
Before that happens, I've got a. Well, I can't do it at the moment because it's not within 30 feet of me. Though actually.
So I can keep.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Can prompt you, and it does get within a decent distance.
Yeah, basically when it gets within 30 foot of me, I want to try Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Ooh, that's fair. Okay. Well, Steve, you got the chance first. Apparently, the distance was a little bit longer than the Chimera could actually fly, because the Chimera only has 60 feet.
How far is the Chimera?
Leaping off the ladder, how far do you think I'll be able to get?
Do you have a climbing speed?
I do not.
Then dashing, you can get 30 feet up. It will take you about 6 rounds if your allies kind of pull you up at the end.
You misunderstand me. Jumping off the ladder. How far could I get towards the Chimera?
He's gonna jump at the Chimera and die.
What's your strength score?
Not great.
Assume it's a standing jump.
not
Maybe.
far.
+1.
10 or 11. Or sorry, 12 or 13. I'll give you 3 plus your strength score. Because you're effectively doing a standing jump.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is...
16 feet.
Yeah, that should be close enough. Seeing what
That's
the
right.
torch did to the oil before, I'm going to, for the first and probably only time, cast Smite on the torch and leap towards the Chimera, shouting, "This is what paladins do." And
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the oil and try to give the others chance to escape.
Respect. I'll see you. I'll look forward to seeing your next character.
Okay, you not want to, like, throw
Nope.
a torch?
I have no chance of getting out of there. If it's 200 feet up with my 30-foot movement, not a chance in the world. This is what paladins do. Save the world.
Yeah.
Alright, this is what the character wants to do.
Wait. Can I do something in retro to give Steve a chance?
Yeah?
Absorb element.
I'm gonna sacrifice my homunculus to give him use my touch spell of spider climbing, give him spider climb for this. Get the fuck out.
Oh.
Because I can cast through my homunculus. And it's a
It's
touch.
still 30 foot though, isn't it?
But you can
up the wall
dash.
at
You
me.
can climb that at
It's
60.
60 foot out of 200.
You
It's
were.
still
That's only
going to
like
take
3
me.
rounds.
Yeah,
It's 3 rounds and not like 9.
3 rounds with a Chimera standing just behind me going,
Well, yes, that's
And
why
I'll
you
bite
throw the
you,
torch
bitch, I will.
into the fire so it lights up and blocks the path of the Chimera.
no, this is
It
why
can
you jump on a
fly.
Chimera with a torch to
Okay.
let the others escape.
Alright.
I'll
And
g-
attack the ground.
Boom.
Yeah. I don't know if the smite will do anything to it, but I thought for flavor it was.
Yeah, I'll amplify it. That's fair.
Does
I mean,
anybody
looks
have
cool.
revivication?
How many extra dice do you get to roll for the smite?
Not a lot because he's a low-level dude. Let's take a look because I've never
One
smoked
plus your
before.
highest spell level, I think.
Ah, so
one die.
2 then.
So it'd be
2d8.
3. Oh yeah, it's 2d8 for level 1. Yeah.
Alright, then roll me 3d4 for the radius of this explosion of fire. Fire.
7.
Okay then. So it was 35 feet. Do. And I was just actually doing them on the map.
It's most of the
Technically
pool.
70 feet. So 70 feet. Okay. Yeah, this pool is going up in flames.
So is Steve.
Yeah, holy flames.
Hey, if you get blown up hard enough, Steve, you'll land in front of us and we can pick you up and carry you away.
Sacrifice.
Let's find out. I feel like this is definitely gonna amplify the damage here. I was normally doing a dangerous amount. This feels like a deadly amount of damage. Steve, would you like to do me the honor for this chimera of rolling me 10d10 fire?
Jesus.
He's about to find out. I guess he tries to make a dex save.
Are
so
we
you can
sure
only
it's an
avoid
honor? Ooh,
half of it.
54.
Oh, that's not that great.
15 makes it, so he is able to try and fly upwards to try and avoid some of it, but he's definitely getting scorched.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
It is gonna fucking hurt. What was that? 27 fire damage, and he's a black dragon, and also chimeras don't get resistances anyway. As he is going to screech and fly backwards, but Steve, are you instantly dead?
I had 52 hit points, so
He's unconscious.
I'm unconscious. I'm not
Wow.
instantly dead yet.
You almost survived that. That's quite hilarious.
Yeah, if I hadn't
Uh,
had my hit points lowered,
Yeah.
I
Roll
would
me,
have survived.
roll me a d20 for your fate to see whereabouts you get washed up here. If you
Please
end up
land.
getting pushed against the ladder, or if you end up getting
not-
like
Oh.
Well, you're dead. You
The
in the
worst
black
one.
dragon's teeth.
this explosion pushes you off to the northeast, away from the ladder. Yep. Well, we'll come back to Steve at some point, maybe. It's the Chimera's turn. The Chimera is going to get the hell out of the fire because it's still raging. So it's going to fly upwards and backwards, trying to figure out because it doesn't know about the other party members yet, and it doesn't care that much about Steve. It just wants to tease him.
Yeah, what a teaser.
Fuck you and the rest of the party. Fuck you. What would you like to do, if anything? Steve
Um,
has vanished, and you could just maybe
Yeah.
about see his corpse, depending on your passive.
it's only 13, so probably not. Um, just looking to see if there's anything I can
Basically,
do.
Steve is not dead outright, and you might have a chance
No.
of retrieving him.
I mean, I hope Fuck You feels guilty for running away from him.
Oh.
For the distance you are, how far are you?
Well, 200 foot down
Yeah,
and
200
50
foot,
foot.
40 foot away.
250 foot away from me. No, there's not much I can do.
You can put him out of his misery. I think that's the
That's
only
what I
thing
was
you
just
can
about to
do.
say.
I've not got anything that range.
Will we ever
But it-
find out
If
what
it's
Steve's purpose
I
was
could
in
do
his
it.
life? Was it to sacrifice themselves to save their party?
Or
Alright,
you
you guys
could
each
do it
have
on your turn.
you guys each have a round, potentially two, if Steve makes his death save. Is there anyone anything anyone would like to do this round?
Alvina is running another 90 feet away, so she's running 180 feet away from the fight.
You just seen fire come behind you like, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
but I've seen how this went before. I'm still going. Alvina's
Basically,
gone.
Fuck you is running like this dashing this way to try and get a bit closer.
Alright, fair. You're getting out of the actual cleared rubble area, so you're gonna have to start making acrobatics
difficult
checks if you
terrain.
wanna keep climbing this way. This area doesn't require
Fine.
acrobatics check because it's moved. But these
I'll
areas
flip
do.
around everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ninja Goblin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Ninja Goblin, you go wherever the hell you want on these walls. Alright, is that you
You're gonna
so
do
far?
cartwheels.
Yeah.
Alright, Zorman or Lou, do you guys want to do anything?
How far would I?
I'm just gonna keep moving.
How far would I have to toss my homunculus down to get him?
250 foot.
Quite far.
Quite far, and wait, can your homunculus fly?
30
Yes.
foot flight speed.
No, I guess you can just drop him, and then he can fly 30 feet. He's like 40, 50, so you'd have to dash.
Can I throw him a bit out so he can get the?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. Remember, each turn that you guys are here, you are risking the Chimera finding the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Alright. Yeah, you can. What's your strength score?
My strength score is a 17.
Yeah, you can throw him.
Roll a 1.
up
Just
to
you
30
threw it into
feet.
the wall.
I tell him, heal him.
Alright, you throw a healing ball at him.
And I'm gonna expend my last second slot.
Last second slot.
15 health.
Oh damn!
Hey!
Okay, you're actually just throwing a healing ball at him, right?
Healing missile.
The rest of you are done. So it would go to Steve next. Steve, you find yourself awake
In fire.
in fire. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw at the start of your turn.
To dodge these flames.
And he can if he makes it. 'Cause-
Eh?
23.
Do you have evasion?
No.
I do not.
Damn it!
He's all 4 and 4, isn't he? So.
How much health did he get? Because this is gonna matter. 15.
15.
He might live.
You might live, but there's a chance it's gonna be.
Oh,
Oh.
wait. If it's my turn,
Yes, at the start of your turn, you're taking fire damage for starting a fire.
yeah, but I'm also pumping in 15 lay on hands in myself.
Well, unfortunately, you don't get to act until after the start of your turn.
Well then, fair enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, D&D mechanics are cruel like that. So I'm about to roll 4d6, which is the dangerous amount for just active fire on the swamp. And there's a chance, if I roll low, you stay up enough to heal yourself and get out of the fire. Are you ready?
Come on.
Does Steve have a chance to find his fate?
Oh,
No.
No, but you made the save, so you have it.
Yeah.
Hey, he's alive!
I need a 30. There was a chance.
Something.
As you manage to, jumping out of the way of your 23 dexterity, halving the fire damage, you manage to get up near the wall and actually avoid the blast of heat from this acid. You have a turn! There's a melting homunculus next to you. I need the homunculus to make me a dex save as it went into the fire, as it's... I'm just gonna do it now. Because there's a chance it does an evasion and it dies.
Yeah. Alright. Homunculus.
Somebody is dying tonight. Who is it?
Actually, is that the same damage for both of them?
16.
Yes.
Because it survives either way, because it's evasion, it halves it.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I forget. Sorry, for some reason my mind still is like it has 1 hit point.
Yeah, I also thought it had 1 hit point as well, to be fair.
But it does succeed, and it has evasion, so
Yep.
it makes it.
It just floats up.
We have not sacrificed the homunculus for Steve yet.
Yeah, give us time.
However, Steve is now blocked off from the party by a wall of fire,
And I can't.
and there is a chimera that is going to start searching for you on its next turn. Steve, what would you like to do?
Okay, well I'm banging 15 points of health into myself.
Yep. So you're not out of the net of the woods yet. You've been given a second chance.
Can you
Don't
hide
waste
in
it.
the oil? Can you hide in
Oh.
under the oil with a snorkel?
Hide another pool of oil or something.
Bamboo shoot.
Yeah, just bamboo shoot, just hide under the water until they go away.
Oh,
I mean, hand out the oil.
potentially, eye for detail does give me a check to look for hidden objects. So potentially a hidden cave or an outlet I can slip into.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's looking for a small diving bell.
We're gonna have a mini adventure of Steve next week. If Steve survives this, Steve just goes through kablunking and goes through the cave system.
He finds something! We don't know what! He finds a jetpack.
Oh my
Romy,
god. Steve's
Romy,
Batman.
you find something. Roll me a fate die to find how good this something is.
Please not 20 this. Please not 20 this. Oh.
You find something.
You find a teleporter.
Wing.
You find a god trapped in a bottle.
Let's see. What's something good? It's not particularly helpful, but you find something useful. Maybe something for later. You find a loose rock, quite large, the size of your chest, at the bottom between this crossover here, as you're getting out of the fire, which I assume you're doing.
Yeah.
And as a thought occurs to you, maybe it's the entrance, like a passageway or something. As you move it, you find a small oil-filled hole filled with a small hoard of treasure.
Well, at least you died happy.
There appears to be a random selection of junk, of small pouches and weapons and little medallions, which I will roll later if you survive, that you can quickly gather up and just throw into like a bag on your side or something. What would you like to do with it?
Just a question: you said the rock was on the floor of it?
Yes, it's a small kind of like pothole in the ground filled with oil.
Is there any way I can actually have, like, small? Can I fit in the hole, small, or?
It's like a medium size. It's about like 5 feet.
Can I wedge the stone up on the side here and try and hide with my legs, most of my body in the hole, with just my head out underneath the stone?
Oh, just above the oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taught us.
Like,
Taught us.
just my lips above the oil, lips and nose.
He's gonna crocodile this shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me a wisdom stealth check.
Come on, Steve.
Let's see if
Steve.
you can place this.
Go,
place
Steve,
this
go!
right to get
Go,
those
Steve,
treasures.
go! Go, Steve,
It's
go!
a wisdom stealth check, so wisdom.
Roll me wisdom, add proficiency if you've got it. In stealth.
And if you have expertise and stuff, because you're an
No,
oil.
I do not at this.
What kind
I've
of
got
rogue are you? What are your skills?
18 wisdom and stealth for proficiency, so that's 21.
That's pretty good. Okay, you managed to get this rock placed just enough to create like an air bubble kind of at the edge of it while still getting maximum cover out of this, as you really had to work with trigonometry here.
Good thing you didn't skip trig class.
And yet you are now in the strange hidey hole of your own creation.
Rogues, everybody.
Your strange hidey hole, as you've got half your body submerged into this hole with the rock leaning up just right to carry like just enough of an air pocket to breathe in while you hide. Okay, it's now Black and Mirror's turn. I'm gonna need reminder of Fuku's stealth in a second if the Chimera rolls high on his perception. See if he spots anyone. On possibly Zormir, who wouldn't have had a chance to get into a deep hiding space. So the Chimera is going to fly above the flames. I want you to be above the flames. And it's gonna do a perception search check.
Would it have disadvantage because distracting by the flames?
Because heat rises.
What is their perception? They have dark vision, they have passive. It's kind of smoky.
I was going to say, should there not be like smoke coming from that?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Uh,
like it's a terrible thing to be
No,
above.
there is no smoke coming from this oil.
It's chemical burn, essentially,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's why it's going green. There's something weird in this oil.
It's,
But
it's
the
got
flames will make it harder to see you. So I will give it disadvantage on its perception, but it does have proficiency in perception. The only thing it has proficiency in.
It's got like a lion and a dragon head,
Right,
to
I
a
only need
very
to
good
care-
fucking creature.
Yep, I only need to care if it's above 20 for anyone. Let's find out.
No.
Oh, luckily it's a disadvantage for a 15 search check. As even Fukyu blending into the rock.
Goblin.
Do you still look like a zombie? How long did that last? Just the hour?
that was only the hour. That
I would have gone with the short
when.
rest. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have gone.
What's your natural color?
It's green.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Bit of
Are
moss.
you blending into the moss and the flame? That's funny. The Black
Probably,
Chimera does not find anyone as
I mean,
you can...
the stealth was a 25 on him.
Yeah, that's fair. Great. As the other chimeras are going to question what the hell's going on, and
I would have broken the stealth when I dashed, but my passive stealth is still 18. No, sorry, 16.
do you?
Ah, you
Isn't it
just
attacks?
Not
no,
unless you're a ranger, then you can move.
Oh, so when you move as well?
Yeah, if you keep your stealth while you're moving, you need to move at half speed.
Fair. What would you say your passive stuff was? 16?
16.
Yeah, that's fair. It's still 15. You're still somehow blending in. Steve, as you were looking around, actually, you saw a small gathering of... These aren't kobolds or goblins or anything. I just had a limited amount of images. Of a gaggle of Nothics.
Oh god.
I have no idea what a Nothic is.
A Nothic is a one-eyed aberrational creature. If you've ever seen the Scooby-Doo Island movie, the Nothics look a lot like those creatures, but one eye.
I'll send you a picture.
Thank you very much.
So I'm trying to limit myself to just the roll 20 stuff, so I don't have to worry about images.
It looks like
Oh,
this.
Jesus.
Is that?
Wow.
I've just
Yep,
put it in
as you
chat
see
as
a
Oh, you put it
gaggle
in
of
chat.
Nothics prancing down towards the meeting area. There you go, since you actually got line of sight on this area. And you can hear in Draconic the dragons, the other chimeras shouting to the chimeras searching for you. But yeah, Fukyu, it is your turn. You appear to have managed to slip attention from this dragon who appears to be focused on the water itself.
Hmm.
Even Zormir up above has managed to get around a small amount of cover to keep out of sight.
Did Steve have foot spider climb cast on him?
No,
No.
because
It was the healing spell instead.
yeah, and I can't even cast on him now because I'm at my spell slots entirely.
Hey, I'm alive. That is a surprise to all of us.
Yeah, it genuinely is.
Well, actually, I have one left, and it's only if for healing.
We'll keep that for emergencies.
So yes, there is a chimera searching for you, and there appears to be a meeting between Nothics and chimeras going on to the south. What would you like to do, Fukyu?
Join in on this deal.
Steve appears to have been attempting to hide in the oil against a stone.
So Fucky's gone a bit further round. He doesn't have his dagger anymore because he threw it at the thing and didn't pick it back up.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise he would just lobbed it into the fire. And he's not really got anything that would get range of the Chimera or anything else.
You probably don't want to attack the chimera.
No, don't
no,
attack
no.
him. I want to
Kind of distract him.
distract him.
Did
Sort
you
of.
pick up the severed hand from earlier?
No.
That's all the way back by the shore.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to touch that thing.
Not
Either
like fish.
Not
distract
even the Swamp Raider.
him.
Even Swamp Raider was offended by it.
Can't cast Crown of Madness because that specifies a humanoid. Whereas
Yeah.
Tasha's hideous laughter specifies a creature.
That's hilarious. If you incapacitate him, he immediately falls into the fire and
Yeah.
takes damage and gets saved.
Just laughing.
But I can only cast that when it's within 30 feet of me, so it's nowhere near me at the moment.
What, 50? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Plus-
would you like to do then, Fukyu? Currently, you're not in immediate danger.
No.
Can't just stealth and keep an eye on Steve. He appears to be out of immediate danger as well.
Yeah, let's
Unless he
bonus
gets stuck.
yeah. Let's bonus action hide then. So stealth check. Not
Alina
great,
is
13.
running for it.
She's going even further.
Yeah.
Somehow your stealth has gotten worse.
Yeah.
As you attempt to stealth, you knock a piece of rubble down into the flames.
Mhm.
It hits
As
Steve.
the heads of the chimera immediately turn towards you.
Shit!
But we'll find out what that means later. As you attempted to stealth and have failed. Zormir, what would you like to do up in your hiding spot among the crags of this rubble?
I'm going pull my javelin out and throw it in the direction behind it. So it's gonna I'm gonna aim for this wall here. So I put clangs.
Yeah? Give me an attack roll.
Action. Javelin. Hilariously, I can put green flame blade on that as well.
Yeah, melee attack.
Thrown attacks count as melee if you're using strength.
Oh, I thought it was just it's a range attack that you get to use strength for. Like opposite of finesse.
Oh, yeah, is it? That's fair.
There's
I'm
some
just gonna catch a green flame anyway.
What is the insight check off this chimera? This chimera hears the clanging behind it. The ram's head turns around to stare at it, and then turns back and also in Draconic, because all the heads speak Draconic. They learn from the dragon. Whispers something into the dragon's ear that you are unable to recognize. Yeah. As the dragon's head kind of scans the area where Zormir is trying to find you, clearly being able to connect that spear was thrown from your direction. Zormir, would you like to do anything else? Your deception, unfortunately, has failed.
Well, that would have been my action, and I can't exactly throw it again.
Well, another one and throw it.
Yep, I mean, you can back away, you can shout, you can do whatever you want.
Throw your voice.
Throw your voice at it.
I'm gonna slowly back away, trying to maintain the stealth, and whilst it's trying to keep its focus on me.
Hilariously, I think sure you actually throwing an attack does count as breaking your stealth.
Yeah. All right, so
We'll get to that in a second. I think it may have picked up a corner of you. That change your actions, Ormir. You probably still want to back away to be fair. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a difficult situation. Your character's staring into a chimera. If he thinks too long, he's going to die and be eaten.
bonus action hit my armor thing again, sort of temp 8, and just
Oh,
dash away. Well, not dash, but I'm just gonna
Walk
use.
away.
I'm gonna walk
Leg
away,
it.
walk away, and like.
Now.
Nope.
Your base movement assumes that you are sprinting from location to location.
Yeah.
Steve, it is your turn. The Chimera doesn't seem to have found you. However, you felt rocks splashing down into the oil above you and a clung of metal to your southeast. Your allies, you can comfortably take knowledge in, don't seem to have abandoned you. How does this make Steve feel? The allies you risked your life for to save have foolishly wasted your attempt.
Hey, don't worry, Steve. I graciously took your glorious sacrifice and will remember you fondly.
Oh,
And
so
Well-
that's what I was about to say. Apart from fuck
Two of
you, the rest of us are blissfully unaware that he's still alive.
I'm,
So
yeah,
I have no idea where the rest of your party members are.
I'm 270 feet that away. I have no idea what's happening.
Those two.
As you guys
As
get
far
to
as
the
Lou
deck,
knows, Steve
you
burned.
find some ladders down and a massive row of partially destroyed and some open crates that have been scattered around this small segment of scrapyard. The map continues on into a new map, and you
And look-
will
And
Yeah,
look
we
at
got
the
a-
crates and the way out.
I'll roll a small horde for you two later.
Yeah.
But first, let's see if we can resolve this encounter. Steve, what would you like to do?
Well, see, I don't think I can take out the Chimera in one shot. So
Probably not.
I
Really?
think
We
what
don't have the gun
the
anymore.
best option to do is to cause chaos. So, from my hiding space, I think I can get one of these over here and just really fuck up a meeting.
Dramatic meeting, explosions, murders.
Yeah, you know, like two parties, opposing factions, meeting for some kind of nefarious reason. You
One
know,
of,
really fuck it up.
Some dodgy deal's going down.
and one of them
Yeah.
mysteriously dies.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
there's an explosion goes off. Yeah.
Yeah, there's already an explosion and fire, and they know that something's happening, so let's take advantage of that. And I'm sorry, this poor guy here, who I
You,
will
dude.
name Horatio, is going to get shot in the
Horatio
side
the
of the head.
Go for the
It's for a
eyeball.
good cause.
Go for the eyeball.
I'm going to
You're nothing.
steady shot
Great time.
myself and roll a 17 to shoot him in the side of the head.
Bang.
Hits. Let's say that is what? 40 damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazingly, doesn't actually outright kill a Nothic. Doesn't even make him unconscious. He has 45 hit points.
Oh, good.
I mean,
Hello, fella.
nearly though. I'll accept him
You
nearly
fucking
dead.
hurt.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
did, as he's thrown back and off his feet and screams. "Ah!"
I mean that's a
Totally
splitting headache.
Yeah. And
That's
now I'm
the
just
second-
hoping for that chaos to spread as I'm hiding beneath my rock.
Fair, it's fair. I feel like I need to now,
So this campaign's a two-shot.
Well,
Yeah.
for some of us.
Half the party
that.
dies in session 2 would be pretty funny.
roll initiative for the Nothics to see roughly when they act.
Dude. Still
They're
before
reeling.
me.
They're still
They're
reeling.
also a more maroon color than their image. I want them to be a red Nothic.
Ooh, badass.
But let's give the Nothics
I look really good actually. You thinking about that?
group insight check here. Oh my god, they have one hell of a true sight range. Whoa!
Yeah. Their
Uh,
eyes are really powerful.
You mean their eye?
Yeah.
There's more than one of them.
Yeah, if you're using it as a collective, then yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Consider he said group.
Insight.
Yeah.
Alright, so these Nothics are gonna have to make one hell of an idiotic decision here.
The Chimera did it. Natural one.
Let's find out. I'm pretty sure the only way you get a faction warfare here is in that one. Let's find out.
Almost the opposite.
They is your plans are backfired so much. Oh, I'm so
I know
sorry, guys.
exactly who
We've
did it.
actually galvanized the relationship between them.
As all of the Nothics turn to where Steve was hiding.
It came from over this way on and just see, fuck you.
He can hide again, yeah, because Steve hides again with a bonus action because he's a rogue. So he just sees fuck you on the fucking top of the wall.
Steve, all of the nothings have panically like danced around the hurt Gothic and have all looked in your direction, and they appear to be able to see you. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Your plan does not seem to have turned them against the dragons or the chimeras.
Is the fire still going?
Yes, because I forgot about it, and it was so powerful. It's now lasting 2 rounds until the end of your turn.
It was smite fire.
It'll smite
Okay.
fire.
Holy smite fire.
Oh, you know what? No, that was powerful. It was 3 times as powerful. It lasts 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to shout out loud. Run, Master Khmer! They are coming!
In what language?
I've got-
Presumably they speak common?
Yeah, I'm shouting common because I don't know them.
Well, you do so.
This is where we don't find.
The Chimera
Oh.
starts to look towards you. The Chimera dragon head grins at you.
I give him thumbs up.
So the dragon doesn't seem to be to have taken word of you, and is licking its lips now, knowing where you are as you've shouted towards it, and also you've fired a gun. What would you like to do now? You've actually at least distracted the Chimera from your 2 allies again.
I think
He's like,
the
"Let me
only
die!"
thing I can do is charge towards these guys, away from the fire.
Oh, we're gonna see the rays, the eye beams, aren't we?
They have eye beams.
Steve just gets peppered with eye beams, dead.
Why did nobody mention this before?
Because that's metagaming! He's charging at him now!
You didn't say they Cyclopses. They...
Yeah, they
You can also do this.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, well,
As the
you know,
Chimera,
I've made a bad choice. I'm going for it. I'm running towards the group
You
of
make a
them.
bad choice, you commit to the bad choice.
You made a bad choice worse.
If fuck you has taught me anything, it's commit to the bit.
Yeah!
as the Chimera takes its turn,
It's just gonna fly over
And
the top of
is
the
going
homunculus.
to- yep. Is going to dash fly and bank around this, and is going to settle in front. Actually, no, it's settle behind him. Is going to come down with a gust of wind and settle behind you. Its little booty squeezed between these rocks as its 3 heads stare down to
And
you.
you get stuck.
The black dragon head looks at you, gets down to your eye level with a growl, a very pleasant, hungry growl, stares at you, and in Draconic says,
My knowledge of Draconic says that he says it's only fun if they run.
as that is where we're going to end tonight.
Hey, we lasted more than a session. Congrats, Steve.
Steve.
Greg, knack.
As welcome to the new reality.
Yep.
The question of whether or not you will make it a home or your grave is definitely leaning one way over the other.
Hey,
Let's make
he
it
has to
home,
speak
yeah?
for himself.
We
He has to
make it
speak for
home.
himself.
We've just about got ourselves all killed, except for the goblin, at least twice,
And the tiefling.
and the tiefling. The tiefling's been okay as well, but you've been hurt. The goblin has
Yeah.
not been fucking touched.
It's barely been touched.
Because he's been
has
sleeping
not
for
been
most
touched.
of it.
I reiterate, he has not been touched. The
No.
This campaign might be about to take an entirely different direction and route.
yeah, fuck you. Just starts an army of goblins. Fuck you. Because he knows
They
I'm
just start marching down in form and going, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, if we all die and you survive, you're making a goblin army to take over that boat.
Fair enough.
Oh, party of goblins, people. Party of goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that.
I mean, I don't know why I haven't been hit. My AC's not the greatest.
They've just
You've
not.
barely been attacked.
They've just ignored you most of the time because you were either
Yeah.
one of them or hiding, and they're just like, eh.
Or asleep.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
asleep.
or asleep.
It's like, oh, he's already dead.
He was playing possum.
I believe you killed the little tribe of swamp raiders that make this oil lake their home.
They started it.
They just wanted to eat anyone that got into their oil. They were just
I wasn't
defending
in
their
the
home.
oil. I was above the oil.
You know, they're very territorial.
Semantics.
Including the air above their territory.
Yeah, then I've got onto the rocks.
He
and
was,
still
he was
went
in their airspace.
Oh,
But yes, anyway, that
Some
will be
radio
today's session.
airspace.
We will find out next time in episode 3 if the party survives or if half of them are making new characters. Depending
we
on
do-
which faction
we-
captures them.
Can we do a loot for Lugrim and me? Because we're
oh,
looting the boxes. I don't think Steve's gonna live, but we might.
Right.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
21
but
health
if
points.
Steve can find out what items he found, it could
I'm-
make
main
him
thing-
last another round or two.
Oh yeah,
main
my
thing-
body's going to be good to loot.
I don't think it will be because I think Nothic's. I'm. This is 100%. Alterra, different world. I've run Nothic's before, and they have like a decay beam which just rots you. That's the one I've had before, so it gets rid of like
Rotten
everything.
Deads. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really destroy anything.
I don't know.
Once
The
again-
ones I did ran, but they
Yeah.
might have been weird again. So
I-beams.
yeah,
Did
it's
not
innovation
know.
beam or something like that. It literally just like rots your body.
Sure,
If I knew they had I-beams and true sight out to like 120 feet, these are not options to take.
Shall we wrap up?
We do loot first.
Yeah, the audience deserves a chance to look at the loot. I'm just grabbing the loot tables. I'm gonna do it old-fashioned with the DMG.
Yeah,
I'll
that's the only reason why I brought it up because like it's better to have that on stream because it's more fun.
What's that? 133.
Believe so.
All right then. Let's have a
Do
look
I get
here.
a cape of "Get me the fuck out of here"?
Well, we'll find out. So this is gonna be a small treasure hoard. So for the swamp creatures, they were, there was a lot of them, and they had 2 attacks. They were roughly tier 2. They were lower end tier 2, but challenge horde 1 anyway. Let's see. I need a D100. Who did the most killing off the? You know what? Steve's the one that found their loot. So Steve,
How
roll
about-
me a D100.
Steve should do it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's quite
Just-
impressive actually.
Just to double check, a 2 is good, yes?
You find
You
a swamp.
You found 0 gems or art objects and 0 magic items.
You find a Jack Malum fanfic again.
Uh,
You find a dirty pillow. Good. Good.
you find some
Oh, the
treasure.
oily pillow. Ugh.
Did I decide what they wanted their currency here to be? I guess
Use Electrum because no one else uses Electrum.
Actually, yeah, no one has ever used Electrum. That'd be the opposite of the real world.
let's go with. I'm gonna double check my notes. I want something interesting for the actual currency in Apocalypse.
Sapphires.
Sapphire. Just sapphire. That's it.
Yeah. It's like I want to stay in the room for the night. That'll be 5 sapphires, please.
Resourcing.
I'd like a beer. 2 sapphires. Really?
I mean,
Inflation.
that's when you get to the point where you start naming things Sapphire. And
This is my cat, Sapphire.
yeah, that or slaves.
Oh God.
Yeah. Let's,
Well, that
let's
went
keep
darker. Real dark.
You mean like your unseen servant?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, this is Sapphire.
You can't see her, but she's there.
No, the problem is, it's like, no, I'm not saying that. That'd be pretty dark. That's even darker. I'm not doing that.
This
I
is
forgot we're on
so much
stream.
coin. I want a tiny amount of coinage here.
1.
Go with
7
it was a tiny
copper.
No.
2d6.
You found 11 copper pieces.
I'm rich,
Let's
baby.
see. Small little treasure. 12 silver pieces.
Jesus Christ!
13.
He gets 13 on 2d6.
15 gold pieces.
Wow.
And to be fair, this is only a small hoard. I'm supposed to be timesing this by like 10 and 100. But I also it needs to fit in a
Cave
tiny
of
hole. So
Dimension Door.
and 6 platinum pieces,
Wow.
Wow, you are rich.
as well as some trinkets.
You can buy a house for that.
Where's my trinkets generator?
Is one a potion of
roll-
teleportation?
Let's say
Or
this,
I would accept a ring of Dragon Be Gone.
It's a monstrosity, it won't work. You only get rid
Okay.
of one head.
I think if you took out the
Monstrosity.
dragon head, the goat would go mental. I'm fine
What,
with this.
what about the lion head?
It'd bite the goat. That's why it went mental.
Oh, that's why the dragon's in the middle.
Yeah. You can't have a goat and a lion together.
He'll eat it. The lion.
Ooh.
All right, so we got an enchanted mirror made from glass.
So like
A door
most mirrors.
handle made from iron. A mechanical spider that plays a faint melody in moonlight.
Oh, I'm going back for that.
A pair of old socks with
I
holes burnt
literally
into them.
said a sock. I literally said a sock.
And a bare hunk of dried clay.
That's just the homunculus.
Yeah,
No, it survived. It's taking 0 damage.
Yeah.
There you go, Steve. You managed to get that, a bunch of coinage, scooped out of the swamp creature's home, presumably from people they've killed and drowned and eaten.
Can I just check one very important thing?
Yes.
If I put the door handle up against a rock, will it magically open the door to get me out of there?
I
who
was
knows?
wondering
Who knows?
if it
You
was
have to-
like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's just trial and error. You got to try it first.
Well, I know what
Just-
my object interaction will be for the first round then.
Just straight up do it with like just absolute confidence, and they'll watch curiously as you do it first.
Can you help
then
me
the
with
eye
the
beams
door?
will
It's a
hit you.
bit stuck.
Yeah, which is fair. As for investigating the crates on the other side, I'm going to leave that till next week because I actually want to flesh that out in terms of what kind of mechanical stuff would be in this junkyard, because this is a remnant of a war battle. So I'd wanna-
Another artillery cannon.
So I want a bit more plot
Yeah, but this one
relevant
could be like
salvage.
bolted down better.
I'll roll another good hit. I'll roll another 35 to pick it up.
And I'm an artificer with a tool for any kind of job. I can take
Yeah.
it apart.
Screwdriver.
No job too big, no job too small.
But yes, there you go. That will do for today. Then there's your treasure. Thank you for watching and playing Alterra, the shattered alt sphere in our new reality where things are very dangerous in this scrapyard. And this is just a small segment of a massive universe. Got much to explore if you survive the first starting area.
It would have been a lot more convenient if we hadn't been on like 5 hit points each because of max health reductions.
Bye.
Yeah, Junior always screwing you over. I've been Chris your DM. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.
Okay.